We're set. We're good. We're jamming. I hope you like jamming too.
Well, you buy two Butterfinger. If you buy two Butterfinger bars and upload your receipt to something, you can get Butterfinger cosmetics in PUBG Mobile.
Not like
That's
PUBG Mobile like only. Not
even regular PUBG, just PUBG Mobile.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing on the ad in front of me. All right. That's pretty cool. I love Butterfingers, and what I love even more than Butterfingers is PUBG Mobile.
Isn't PUBG Mobile still making like Battlegrounds or whoever? Who even? Player Unknown. Aren't they still earning more $1 billion from it?
I've got no clue. I've got no clue.
Like PUBG Mobile, I think is really popular specifically in China or something like that.
Damn. That's awesome. Good, it deserves it. PUBG Mobile is so fun. I love PUBG Mobile.
It's my favorite game.
What's your favorite part?
Winning.
Winning.
Oh, me too.
No way. It's because we always win together.
Of course.
Every waking moment that we're not streaming, we're playing PUBG Mobile.
Sometimes Fortnite, not often.
It's only when our phones died because we've played so much PUBG Mobile.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when PUBG tried to copyright, or not copyright, but claim that another game was a ripoff because it used a frying pan?
What? Then TF2 should get on their ass.
Some stupid Chinese battle royale game that like me and Owen play. Remember how the pan in PUBG, if you have it equipped, can block bullets or whatever? They have butt armor in that game, and the first level of butt armor that you get is a pan. It's like PUBG. It's like a reference.
Or it's just stealing. But I mean, eh.
No, PUBG is just a melee weapon. It's not actual butt armor. So you see.
Ivan, you just put yourself on the actually nerd emoji. Don't you talk to me right now.
Ivan does unironically actually. It's true.
Actually. when you're gonna go to Washington D.C. to complain to Obama for banning gaming, but actually, it's not called Washington D.C. anymore. It's called Woke something.
GTA Woke City.
GTA Woke City. I love GTA Woke City.
Oh, hold on, just get this out of the way.
Make it into a real game, Rockstar.
Yeah, come on.
Make it now.
If you're not gonna make GTA 6, at least just do a cop out GTA Woke City. Also, I don't know how long this is gonna be an issue, but my blinds aren't super great, so the sun will just be careening on my face until that goes away, and then the green screen will probably work worse when it doesn't. So, sorry. It's summer. Anyway, hi Doge, hi Steven, hi Strummer. I think that's everybody so far.
You never introduce us on this stream, and people don't know who we are.
Everyone knows everyone's names here. We're all a unit. If they don't, why do I have to introduce you? You need to introduce yourselves. I don't introduce me.
Well, because your name is pretty self-explanatory.
Oh, maybe.
They can see you, Adam. They can't see me.
Okay. All right. Fine. This is Martin. Say hi, Martin.
Hi. I'm Martin.
And then Ivan, you can introduce yourself.
Hi. Sorry, I was complaining.
It's okay. I understand. You're right. I don't give you guys the special love and attention you deserve. But, maybe you don't deserve it.
Hey, as a Martin, I deserve all the attention.
I concur.
I don't know. I always hear about that Ivan guy being in charge of everything, so I wouldn't get too
I
fussy.
mean,
and-
well, listen, that Ivan guy just agreed.
Yeah. And if I agree, then it's like, my word is basically law. Bada boom, bada bing,
Peter Pan, Stephen King.
Ba-boom, ba-boom.
Okay. So these have been. Oh, I'm not even sharing the game with you guys.
I don't. I can make assumptions about what it's saying.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. It's fairly on the nose. Okay, there we go.
I mean, last time I feel like was the worst episode.
What was the last one we did?
That was.
When our reality was challenged, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we were really
that one?
understanding that the game had not a heck of a lot to say.
Shit, this was when my reality got fucking destroyed.
Yeah, and it's been like a while because that was pre-road trip, so it's been like 3 weeks plus. Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, the Minions 2. No spoilers. It was fine. It was fun.
They hit the fucking Pentagon.
They did hit the Pentagon. That was kind of crazy. When seriously, look up like Minions 2 plane scene. Maybe it's been uploaded already, but they actually like do it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, they had to prove that Gru was the most evil human being during 9/11, so that the Minions wouldn't go with Osama bin Laden during
Exactly.
9/11.
Does that imply that Gru is more evil than Osama bin Laden? Like,
Yeah.
I know that he did 9/11 in the Minions universe, but if he didn't...
I mean, the movie we watched was set in 1970 something.
Right, but then there was that random flash forward to the Twin Towers getting hit, which was crazy.
There was that. And since basically they were with Gru in the 1970s or whatever, and they're with Gru in whenever...
Probably
like 2010. Yeah,
whenever it takes place after 9/11, that means that they were probably with him that whole time, which means that they were also with him during 2001, which means
Right.
even in that point in time, when 9/11 happened, Gru was still more evil.
Did you know that Dr. Nefario was a Nazi scientist?
He's a part of Operation Paperclip.
I'd buy that. Anyway, here's the final episode of Doki Doki Plus. I'm not maybe they really save themselves with this last bunch of 2, but
maybe this last 2 are gonna be a masterpiece. Who knows?
But I was regaling and complaining to my roommate, which is Robbie now. I don't know if it was. Yeah, he was my roommate last stream. Of course he was. Because pre-road trip he wasn't. But anyway, I was just regaling to him. He's like, "What's the issue?" And I just sort of went on this long tangent about. Yeah, I like these characters a lot. There's a lot to them. We just do not get to see that at all. It is not the game's priority to delve into Sayori's depression, Natsuki's not so great home life, Yuri's being kind of crazy, and Monika's whole she isn't even like self-aware. I thought this would be a prequel about her becoming self-aware and dealing with that, which would be kind of nuts, but so what the hell?
The closest we got was like the one scene with Monika and Sayori, and then ever since then it's just been kind of nothing of like it's just been kind of talking about like vague struggles of like people being like, I don't fit in.
Yeah, they have bigger problems. We know they have bigger problems. We've seen their bigger problems, but that, and it's all retreading old ground anyway with all this, because all of these things get addressed one way or another in the actual game. And Dad's not here, so what the hell?
True. It's true. It's fucked up.
Anyway, was there someone who was the omniscient narrator?
It's only been 1 day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki with Monika's because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day. She and Natsuki haven't faced each other since.
Oh right, because they're still reeling over the fact that the The whole just rephrase your words nicely thing didn't work.
Big surprise.
Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxious counting the hours until she will need to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. And because of the passing by of students was making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picked out the most secluded spot she could find to spend her lunch.
Machine.
That's where they got the thing to help her cool down the thing
Oh,
that fell on her head or whatever.
Yeah. What are you doing?
There's no square juice.
It might be one of those like top ones, but yeah, you're right. It doesn't look like the square juice is anywhere to be seen.
Maybe they've updated their menu in there since this point in time.
Well, no, because they would have had to add the square juice because this is a prequel.
Yeah, so between like this point and then when eventually Dad does that thing,
Yeah.
they've updated their menu in there.
No, Steven, what do you mean? Look, you can't go up. It's under maintenance. There's a sign. Can't you read the sign? It says. See?
Because the staircase is under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming here. It's such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a frantic school day.
Well, there goes that, I guess.
What are you doing here?
Say your mom.
I'm doing.
Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs.
Well, what are you doing here? Don't say my mom. Don't say my mom. Don't say my mom.
I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. The other one is out of the drink I like.
Oh, this one doesn't have the square juice either. I checked.
Oh shit, that sucks.
I know. And through their mutual respect and square juice, they find their common ground, and now the game is over.
Square juice is like actual crack cocaine.
Oh,
like, I don't know what they put in it, but it fucking hits different than every other.
No wonder, despite it being a like measure to, cured Sayori's head wound, she still drank it anyway.
Yuri notices Natsuki's fidgeting with a few coins beneath her fingers. Coins. She's got her one. Where the fuck am I? She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine.
Oh yeah, the Vegas crack stairwell.
Steven, do we have a picture of the crack stairwell? Or
Someone
no?
took a picture. I think Brandon took a picture. He didn't send it in, probably because it's disgusting and vile. There were roaches and just discarded wrappers and
gummy bears and Fiji water.
Yeah, Fiji water. Like what? Why is in this just crack-laden, disgusting, decrepit stairwell is there Fiji water? That homeless man had terrible priorities.
Hey, dude, listen. Like, yeah, I gotta get your Fiji water.
Apparently. I went on a road trip with Steven, Martin, and Brandon, who have all been here before, so you have no excuse for not knowing who those people are, Didge. And we were in Vegas, and there was a really decrepit staircase.
What was I thinking? Adam.
Yeah.
It just came to me. It was like, it was the we gotta thing.
Man's gotta eat.
No, it was it just came to me. It was you gotta get that ponzu.
Oh,
that's what it was.
There's so many things that we say that use the word gotta.
Yeah, I don't know what just made it came to me, but it was something to do with talking about Fiji water. And I was like, oh shit, it was like, we gotta get that ponzu.
Gotta get that ponzu. Okay.
The only we gotta thing I know is we gotta get SpongeBob back.
Yeah, there's we gotta go. We gotta go. There's There were more. I said another one before.
Got a chomp.
We got a chomp. Oh, hey, John. It's been a bit.
So quiet that every one of her movements seemed to reverberate through the entire stairwell. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with in place of the coins. Some kind of iced tea. But instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. She glances all around her. It's like way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant, really. I mean, it's totally cool that it's your thing or whatever. Like, I can see how it suits you. So.
The creepy
So good
stairwell.
for you.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean it that either. I'm just gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea.
God damn it. Oh, it's okay. Everything is okay.
Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri. Oh, well, I can leave if you want. Yuri shakes her head.
Mm-mm.
Natsuki twists the cap off her drink and takes a sip.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? That was
Hey,
too
maybe it's just-
quizzical and not enough angry.
Just
What are you doing?
like horror.
Yeah. I don't know how you did that, but it was really funny.
Luck of the draw, but I like the idea that canonically, like drinks are not made to be drunk in this world.
No, not
No,
square
they're-
juice.
It's like a first aid kit, you know?
Exactly. What are you doing drinking the Band-Aids?
True. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to.
She doesn't know the book is upside down.
She's oblivious.
We should make an AI that like rewrites like text as though it were written by Magikarp.
Oh no!
Oh, that Magikarp guy?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I forget what was
He's
his
the worst.
what was his best quote? I'm trying to remember.
Fuck, there was like your comment is a little cringe. That was a good one. Like with like an
He-
incorrect amount of ellipses.
Yeah, he speaks funny. We found this guy on like an anime forum thing regaling he was asked like the question that he was supposed to answer was like should you support this manga despite the creator
Oh, the
being or the author?
It was a stupid quite like thing that went from like people arguing about whether or not they should like support like read this manga and like it even though the author is a convicted pedophile, and then somehow like there's like some deleted like comments, so we don't know how it went from the author being a pedophile to talking about piracy.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden there's like someone's talking about piracy, and then there's just like a complete essay of a response
From this
Of
guy
some
named
dude.
Magikarp.
Like,
writing
he's
like paragraphs about like some like stupid hypothetical instead of like explaining what he's trying to say.
well,
Yeah,
like
like,
after
just-
reading it, he basically is just trying to say that even if somebody pirates something, like they can still buy merchandise, which is still indirectly
Yeah, and you
supporting-
spread it via word of mouth, so even if you're not directly supporting it, you might indirectly.
But that thing we explained in 2 sentences was described in 5 paragraphs.
Yeah, it was nuts, and he talks really funny. But also, hold on, someone paid me to say something. Somehow, me and Jonah managed to fit 300 children in our apartment during the sale. The sale? Whatever. Anyway.
So
But I wish we had an entire visual novel written by that guy.
that'd be so cool. Probably won't be that hard to just make a like an AI just needs to like make things like plural or not plural when they aren't supposed to be, and like get rid of like certain
Yeah,
like,
any
buffer
mistakes the
words.
AI makes, you probably couldn't tell because
Or,
the
like-
guy makes mistakes.
What was the condition that the guy said he had to like explain his terrible grammar?
Oh, it was
He said
some-
like it was like dysorthographia or something.
It's like,
which is
yeah,
for-
you can't. like I guarantee you he only said that because he's like, oh no, if someone points out that I spelled something wrong, my argument is over.
No, and he called him like whatever it was phobic.
Yeah, he's like, maybe like so like the guy is like, dude, you don't make any sense, and then he's like, maybe it's because of dysorthographia, and your comment is a little dysorthophobe, or like something. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like fucking like schizo nonsense.
Well,
It's
we
like
might
he's-
post the forum then later if we remember to.
It's really funny. And the two just sit there for a long time. The tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes.
In my experience, when two people that don't like each other sit in close proximity for a long time, that's not what happens.
Well, maybe it's
People
because they
saying
secretly do like each other, Vato.
Maybe.
Shit, maybe. At least, even without any words, this seems to mean at least something, though it's not clear what that may be. Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Nancy's the first to stand up with her empty drink bottle. Are you coming today? To the club? Yuri nods. I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to eventually.
There's no rush. I promise.
Thanks.
And now they get along and the game can be over. Damn it.
It's the next day. Why have like two fucking scenes
I-
set in, like the same exact fucking place that are probably gonna like continue right from one another and be, like have a fucking fade out and fade in and just say it's the next day.
Uh-huh.
I hope that there's gonna be good reason for it being the next day and not just a I don't know, them just having written the scene slightly differently.
Mm. Oh, I'm sorry, Steven. Jesus. Well, if you're gonna play video games, you gotta do your homework, I guess.
Natsuki appears from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does so. Today, she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Oh, you're here again. Here's the,
Oh, can't
Santa
believe still
Claus.
people believe in Santa Claus.
well, I just came here to read this because there aren't many people around here.
Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was.
Well, I don't, but there's no people here.
I see.
Natsuki sits down. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday.
Yeah, it feels like there's a weird harmonica, jumpy march rhythm.
After yesterday's launch, the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it.
But it's okay that I'm here.
Yeah, I don't care. Mostly just don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it. Especially since they all just assumed I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them exactly. I just don't want it to come up again now after I've waited so long for this new manga to come out, literally months at this point.
Alright, good luck, Steve. Jesus. Wait, you don't have any other friends who are into manga?
Not unless online friends count. But Sayori, but that's different because she's not exactly into it, she just likes it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into at least look like books, so you don't have to feel like everyone is constantly judging you by what you're reading.
Literally me.
That's true. You do have a scantily clad maid in the one you're reading on the road trip, so you can't blame people. But we didn't get on your case about it, and we certainly didn't have a like 12 episode discussion about it and friendships hanging in the balance of this very innocuous topic.
Yeah, but we did almost get arrested by the Texas police for.
Oh,
For
illegal
anime.
possession of anime.
Yeah.
No, Martin, kind of like the narrator here. Even if I'm not there and you're reading that, I am still watching you and judging you read it.
Bitch, it was just a horror light novel.
Still.
Which they say
It's
the
not
word
that.
retarded a retarded amount of times.
Yeah.
Funny.
That'd be so awful. Especially since I already hate attention so much.
Oh, well, it's a good thing that I have thick skin, I guess.
Wait, really? Can I touch it?
Yeah. Like, you're probably like, even if you tried and stabbed it with your knives, you couldn't get through.
Oh, I don't have knives.
Oh, I don't know why I thought that.
That's okay. I mean, do I look like the kind of person who'd own knives?
I don't know. I just kind of like you gave off like that kind of feeling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. It says the word retarded a bubbly amount of times.
By the way, I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already, if you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with.
Oh, I have online friends. What if they're online friends? That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Well, since middle school, actually, I was especially desperate back then. It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face.
Whatever. We were all just stupid kids back then anyway. Some of the fanfics I wrote, thank God I used a pseudonym. But I liked it at the time, and I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then.
You know what? I think I've become a worse person since I was in middle school. Hot take.
That is surprising.
No, it's just I never heard somebody say I've become a worse person since middle school. I always hear people saying, "Oh, I've gotten better as a person." You know?
Well,
Why
because
can't people be worse than their middle school self?
I'm sure some people are, but the type of people that are don't have the level of self-reflection to look back and say, "Oh, I was a lot better in middle school."
I think that in 8th grade, from 8th grade to freshman year, I took a step down. Then after freshman year, I stepped back up to about on par, and I've been climbing back up since then.
Right.
So I don't think I would change anything.
I never know where I sit. I wonder if a few years from now we'll think the same things about our current selves. This is a thought I've had.
Probably.
But you know, I thought that in like senior year of high school, and you know what? I kind of don't think that. So, there you go. Wait, that
And just
doesn't.
'cause you're not,
Maybe not.
you'll
That-
eventually grow to be self-loathing.
No, I'm thankful that I did the things I did in senior year. I'm happy about that. I kind of.
Oh, you should hate yourself. You should hate yourself now.
I mean, I kind of got out of my shell, and I was really thankful for that. And that's when sort of streaming started to happen. I guess that's between senior year and first year of college, but still. No, I like my senior year self. I'm glad you did the things that you did. Maybe I didn't play perfect, but I don't hate myself. Martin, do you hate yourself?
I hate you.
Okay. Well, don't make me hate me. You hating me is enough.
Like, I think your current self is fine, but I hated your senior year self.
Yeah.
Okay. That is surprising because that's when I met you both.
But maybe that'll change in a couple of years, and I'll start liking the you as of right now, but it'll have been a couple of years ago then.
Okay.
And I'll start and then I'll start hating the you of even more years than that back.
Okay. Well, just let me know how I'm doing at any given point. Thank you.
Well, I'll make like a.
How am I doing now?
I'll make like a website. Right now, I think you're doing pretty solid at like a 7.
Everyone's a 7.
But what you can do though is I'll make a website where you can go and look and see what your you just like type in
Okay.
the
There's like a year, and then there's a score, and every
Okay.
year it updates.
and it'll display your score.
Can I like?
No, and it also updates your previous year's scores every year.
Oh, okay. Can I like invest in myself so that if your opinion of me rises, then I like make money?
I can think about implementing that.
Okay. Anyway, that doesn't make you uncomfortable.
No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet.
Mm.
All right, here. Now she raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek.
Kind of risky.
That's me from the future coming to terms with me right now.
Your middle elementary. All right. Thanks, Doge. Noted. I'll check your
You know what,
website
dude?
to see how I'm doing.
You know what, dude? Fuck my future self. I can ruin that guy's fucking life.
You can. See, I guess with the senior year, I've grown. Like as we've gone on, I've had a little less shame. But you know how I act, so I must like. I really didn't want to attract any attention to myself before that point. But now I can do this and be pretty okay with it.
I don't know. That year, I went from being like, I don't know, whatever I was in sophomore year to like, or what your senior would have been my junior year. At some point, some kind of a somewhere a switch flipped, and I found it in me to start acting like I was a fucking retard in Apes.
Yeah, no.
and
Our
computer
teacher,
graphics.
our teacher genuinely thought in Apes that Ivan was like had Asperger's or something.
So
That's like environmental science.
Yeah,
Okay.
AP environmental.
science. Whatever. I was like, one day, like there was a week period where every day I would like ask her what she thought about, because like that was when like the whole Epstein stuff was happening. I would ask her what she thought about it. Because me and Joe, like for like a project, we had to make like an enclosed like environment like thing, like a self like sustaining like system in like a jar. And we put a snail in a jar with like a ball of moss, and like it was all underwater or whatever. And we named our snail Epstein. And like we put like then on the jar I wrote like, "This is Epstein the snail. Please don't touch him. He is happy. I don't want him to get cleaned like the real Epstein." Yeah, put cleaned in quotes.
I was paid to chant. You guys want to chant with me?
It won't be in sync.
No, but that makes it better.
What am I chanting?
A gay baby Joe.
Okay.
All right, you ready? All right,
Yeah.
on flow. 3, 2, fun, flow. Gay
Gay
baby jail. Gay
Gay
baby jail. Gay baby jail.
I didn't know how long we had to emphasize each word.
Yeah, that's fine.
It works enough. Also, I didn't mean to do it that hard. Yuri doesn't seem to react. But then, to Nanaski's surprise, Charlie looks over the other way before lifting her arm and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. She turns red and stares into her lap, and is unable to hide a smile, as though it was a really funny joke.
I can't believe that Sherma actually managed to slap himself. Like, how do you have that
So hard
much
that it
control
hurt.
on his hand?
Apparently, these two can both do it. Also, good night, Strummer. And yes, Lucas, Ivan has, and will continue to have Ivan syndrome forever, and we're just gonna have to live with that.
It's tough, and like, you know, I work on it every day.
Mm.
But if on like, I can at least deal with it. Like for you, Adam, I don't know how. Like I couldn't personally deal with having Adam syndrome.
Right. No, I mean it's it's a struggle. I have a GoFundMe if you guys want to help me with my Adam syndrome.
I remember making a GoFundMe in like fucking middle school, just saying help, I need money for keys for CS:GO cases, something like that.
Did it work?
I don't know. I can assume.
Go check it. It has $8 million.
That it did not work, but I don't remember ever looking at it after I made it.
Oh, I know how to help with Adam syndrome though. It's called tilt your webcam down because we can only see your head.
Oh. Thank you. I'll stand up straighter in my milk crate. Did that work?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. My hair's not getting cut off.
No, I don't think so.
Have that.
Okay. I'll check it when the Twitch stream catches up on my end.
That's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't. I don't even know why I did that. Maybe I thought it'd be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about all this nonsense. I'll let you get to your reading.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. Conversation ends quickly. Natsuki opens her book.
If it's just gonna be these two talking ad infinitum, should Martin do the dad narration thingy?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
You can just go for it till one of your characters shows up.
No.
Okay.
You want like how about for this one, Martin? Let's give it the Steins Gate narrator approach real quick.
All right.
All right.
With just you two or the three of us?
We can go all three if we wanna.
Hell yeah.
3, 2, fun, flow. The
2,
Read
silently.
4
the
Remainder.
of
Lunch.
hour.
Okay. That was a nice warm. Let's get another warm up one. Then after this one, we're going serious.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right. But
Whole
time.
Here.
feels
Distracted.
By.
Twist.
Of.
Regret.
Over.
Having.
So
Abruptly.
Forced.
the
End.
Of.
there.
Conversation.
Face. Period.
Okay.
The next
Again!
day.
Oh my god.
Wait, it actually is. I was kidding. You're back.
Yeah, I'm here to lay low again. All right, guys. This one, I want this lightning quick.
I think we
Got
can
that?
buffer this one, but yeah.
Another
Day.
Yes.
fast. All right.
Sorry, I buffered that input. I don't know if I did it before I was supposed to.
During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more.
Lunchtime. Sorry.
Misinput.
Yeah, my bad.
Look. Hey, did you buy that?
I quarter circled the wrong direction.
Natsuki quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits.
I've got an idea. What if Ivan started just reading the sentence normally, and then Martin followed behind him like a beat, and then I did it a beat after Martin? So we were all like saying it almost like in a round. We'll do it for one of the longer ones.
Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact. What, like for me? But you didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up?
Well, I mean, I would have just drank it myself, I guess. That was a stupid thing to do.
That's like a clan ad reference right there, but like loosely.
Really, Layla?
But you didn't know I was coming. You didn't know I was coming today, like that, like the basketball.
Oh,
Rain.
yeah.
That. No, it wasn't stupid.
Oh, hold on. Important matter of business here. So do you, Strummer, do you want Goodnight Strummer's dog or Goodnight Layla?
I already kind of muttered to myself, "Good night, Layla."
Alright, well, Goodnight Layla.
No.
You're just gonna have to live with that one, Strummer. I hope that's satisfactory.
I read it.
Oh, okay.
You did. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't worry about it. I just thought. Never mind. What I meant to say is thank you.
I have
That
11
is a really nice gesture.
bits left.
Oh yeah, you want to see a nice gesture? Check this out. I call it the floss.
Yuri has like a full fucking 3D model, pops out, starts flossing.
That's only if you like click on the soda machine binder and input the secret floss code.
You have to like click all the buttons in like the machine and actually somehow pay for it.
You have to insert your credit card into your like laptop.
Yeah, it's like it's tough.
Funny
Like,
thing is Dan Salvato then gets access to your credit card in your data in his Doki Doki.
Forgot to do
database.
this earlier.
Yeah.
they like only accept like Maestro, like not like a real like some like weird like credit card provider that like doesn't actually work.
Mm.
But for like everyone that doesn't have the weird non-existent credit card like thing, they have to like get a they have to go and hook up their computer to like a self-checkout thing in a Ralph's.
Oh yeah.
So you can pay with cash. It's tough.
Oh, thank you, Steven. It's okay if you don't. Ah!
Shit, hold on, guys.
Same.
hold
No,
on,
no, no, no,
guys.
no!
Hold on, guys. Hold
Oh.
on, guys. Can I get a hype train, guys? Can I get a hype train, guys?
No!
Hold up.
Hold up.
It's okay if you don't feel that way. I don't really like hype trains either. No.
Here comes the airplane. Choo choo.
Here comes the hype train.
Hype train.
Oh, you
Hype train, hype train, hype train,
Oh my God, is
hype
it gonna
train,
say all
hype
of
train,
them?
hype train, hype
Oh,
train,
no.
hype train,
Oh,
hype train,
it's still
hype train,
going.
hype train,
Guys,
hype
we have
train,
limited
hype
time
train,
to
hype
earn
train, hype
exclusive
train, hype train, hype
emotes.
train,
It's still
hype train,
going.
hype train, hype
It's
train,
gonna
hype
say
train,
all of
hype
them.
train, hype train, hype
It's-
train, hype train.
Ivan, it's saying all. It said all of them. I think. At least enough of it to get really annoying.
Hype train.
Hype train.
Hype train.
Thanks, guys.
Complete level 1 with a combined contribution of 4 tier 1 subs.
Ball
Or-
train.
Oh wait, no, guys. To complete level 1 of the hype train, we need 1 more tier 1 sub.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god,
1 more
guys.
tier 1 sub, guys. Can we get that tier 1 sub? in the
Everyone here
chat,
is already
please?
subbed, and
Can we
anyone
get
who
that
isn't
tier
left
1 sub
already.
in the chat, please, so we can complete this hype train.
Guys,
Hype
I will
train.
literally kill myself if we don't
train.
complete the hype train.
Jesus
I
Christ.
will kill myself on live TV if we don't get
You have to.
I mean,
you
listen, we
just-
gotta add the manipulation somehow.
You
It's
have to-
already manipulative as fuck.
Wasn't that in like the baby, like World's Best Baby? Like you have. I'm gonna
Yeah,
kill
she's
myself
like,
in live
if I-
television.
if-
You
if-
can't keep saying that.
I will kill
30
myself
no
on live
million
television
lions.
If Tabby, like, if little Tabby Fubbins is not the baby of the year.
I would kill myself on live television. You can't keep saying that. Also, that the computer knew that number you just typed, Lucas, was 30 nonillion. So that's kind of sick.
Did it?
Yeah. So it said 30 nonillion lions when he gave the
Whoa.
bit.
That's-
Yeah.
30 nonillion lion when it shows up to kill Goku.
Shit. They can kill more than just one Goku. I do.
They can kill 30 nonillion Gokus.
What's the other things that I didn't mean? I swear, please believe me.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
3 pauses
moment.
and nods.
Talking is hard. I get it. Tong a lot rock too. So I believe in you.
Natsuki exhales in relief. She then sits down next to Yuri and takes the drink.
Hype train, hype
You
train,
guys-
hype train, hype train,
Come
hype
on,
train,
guys.
hype train, 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 hype train.
5 more
What'd you
percent.
miss, Doge? What did
5
you
more
not miss?
percent.
Hype
Red Bull
train.
Come on, guys, hold on. Let me find out real quick. I'll find out for you guys. Calculator. What do we need? 1600 times 0.05. It's only 80 more bits, guys. 80 more bits. Can I
You
get
do
some
not
more?
need to
80
do that.
more cents
That's-
in the
Please
chat.
stop
I
doing
mean,
this.
joke mode off. That's like $1.
No, don't even joke mode off. It's only like you support like what did that like really entitled lady say?
You don't even have a
You
$5.
don't even have $5. I think that shows more about your own
you-
financial unresponsibility that you can't even pay for the entertainment that you like.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
Wow.
You
How
should-
about you get to play video games as your job? Shut up and enjoy it.
No, there was one lady who like was unironically saying that if you didn't have $5 to support her and her streaming career, then you were like a
Ball
bad
train,
person,
ball train, ball
because
train,
you're not
ball
paying for
train.
the content that you enjoy. I don't know. She's not relevant anymore because it was just like a clout chasing thing of just
Yeah.
like, if I'm an asshole, people commentary YouTubers will talk about me and give me more money.
Yeah.
So I mean, it worked.
Sad it hasn't worked for Joseph yet. He'll get there.
Hey, listen, we ain't chasing that clout. We're
Ah!
just doing it.
Steven!
Let's get that train.
Hype train.
God damn it.
Hype train.
Man, I should do this more if people keep throwing money at me.
I mean, what emote are we about to unlock? Because we unlocked 100% of the hype train.
Yeah,
Isn't
the fact that
I
like
guess.
ironically giving us money is like an in joke is really weird. What's the word of the day? I looked at it earlier. I forgot what it was. I think it's inscrutable.
Inscrutable.
Inscrutum.
Well, here's the last hype train emote we got. I wonder if
Inscrutable means not readily investigated, interpreted, or understood. It often describes what is mysterious or difficult to comprehend, which is why we haven't been continuing the game in the past 20 minutes.
Hype train is long gone. Better luck next time.
Thanks for
Alright.
paying for the food I paid you back just now, JN.
We did it. Yeah, we did it, guys.
we did it. We did it, Reddit.
I don't know that the bits that you've paid me are substantial for the food that I bought
The thing
you.
about it is Steven paying back for gas money.
I should probably be paying Steven for gas money, but whatever.
We have an unspecified amount of debt between each other. It's okay.
That's true. I don't know who got screwed in that situation. I don't think it was me.
No.
Alright.
No look.
Knowing Yuri, she was probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki's tepid response filled her with self-doubt. Doubt.
Dub it.
There's a... There's like a like 20-second long clip of Robaz like trying to say the word debt. Like he's like debt, debit, debt.
That's the Skyrim VR punchy guy, right?
Yeah, that guy. Like, just like I don't know, like just saying it back and forth to himself to like see whether or not he's supposed to pronounce the B. Like just like debt. Oh, it's funny. I'll do something nice for you next time.
Yeah, there's a slight little mic buzz, but I'll do that.
What?
It's been going on for a little bit, but
Oh yeah, because I gave Lukey one of my chicken tendies.
yeah. That was fun. I'm glad we got to celebrate David's birthday.
David's birthday. Shit was crazy, dude. David was tripping out in his
Yeah, we all signed his shirt.
My
That was
Hero
really
Hood.
nice.
It was funny.
Then your brother drew a penis on it. That kind of soured the shirt a little bit. Hopefully David can just like use the same Sharpie and make like a black rectangle and just write an arrow pointing to it that says rectangle.
I think my message to David was just thank you ... as if it was like unnecessarily ominous.
Thank you, David.
I'll do something nice for you next time.
His birthday was a couple days ago.
It was yesterday. What are you talking about?
Please don't feel obligated.
I want to. I want to do nice things too.
Oh, okay. But thank you.
I can thank you after I figure out how to do something nice.
I'll do it too then.
Natsuki sighs. Nothing. It just reminds me how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately.
Is that why you've been coming here?
Well, no, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. There are just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. I feel like being around them when we're all just having fun, but they also just can't take anything seriously. So when I don't know, so when I'm I don't know feeling serious, then their attitudes just really get on my nerves. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club.
It's okay, Didge. You can send him a belated birthday card. And then if you give me $20, I'll give him $20.
No, you'll give him $19.99. Adam scrapes the 1 cent off for being a middleman.
I am not a penny pincher. I am not a crook. How come?
I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good with just putting up with it because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
But I just have a hard time doing that lately. It's my fault for being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm not gonna demand for everyone around me to change.
What do you mean? But
yeah, I know. Well, I couldn't say I really don't agree with that kind of thing.
A7YQ0RK8 Sieverts 6C7KGH.
Your feelings or whatever. It's not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I would just be making an embarrassment of myself. Sorry, now this has anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking.
oh, it's okay. I like listening.
What? Listening to other people's problems?
Yes.
Haha, that's weird. Sorry.
I just like learning about people. Do you think it's weird?
Yes.
Yes.
No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood, so... I don't know, does that mean I should keep going?
I don't know if she likes you, Lucas, but I think she likes learning about you. So please post a million facts about yourself. You know, maybe some 2 truths and a lie, some fun facts, some
Name, address, sex, location.
yeah.
I said the same thing 3 times there.
By a bed bit.
By bed. If you'd like.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now.
I mean, what are some things that you like about your friends?
A lot of things. I mean, they're fun to hang out with, like after school and on the weekends. They really like my baking. It's fun to complain about school together. It makes me laugh a lot, and we have a lot of good memories and inside jokes.
Oh, I'm bad at a lot of those things.
So
Are those all things that are important to you?
Well, kind of, but they're not things I need to get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is really different from that, but I'm still friends with them too.
Well, Sayori really likes your baking, and she makes you laugh, and she complains a lot.
That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends.
Well, I guess unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings.
Excuse me? How about you don't talk that way about my friends that you don't know anything about?
No, Natsuki. You should stop talking to all
No,
your friends.
yeah.
You should only talk to us.
Right, we're your support structure, Natsuki. No, wait. No, I'm sorry. I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave.
Natsuki sighs and shakes her head. It's fine. As long as you understand that you can't just judge people like that.
I'm sorry.
Natsuki sits back down. You can't just compare friends like that and like measure who's better than who. Everyone's different.
Natsuki just has the best social awareness, and it's refreshing. Because I guess everyone else in the club is just socially inept and has to figure all this out in high school. I just don't like people who want to hurt you.
A moment of silence stretches between them. They don't want to hurt me.
The like the stark contrast between happy song and sad song of all things reminds me of the first Necopara game. Like where they had two songs that they flipped between. They had funny Addams Family, like they had that song, and then they had sad you are sad now song.
Sad you are now sad. Now someone is monologuing to you about how sad you should be.
Yeah, like, it feels like it's doing that a little bit.
It goes from like you're like having fun doing whatever to now there's a cat girl crying in front of you. sad.
And then it will go from that to sex. Yeah. No, I've never played Necopara. Anyway.
They don't want to hurt me. Well, we just like tease each other about stupid things. It's fun.
Well, I don't like that.
Well, that's why I'm friends with them and you're not.
What, you like it? What do you mean making fun of people is fun?
Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it.
Well, I'm sorry. Like, I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts. Like how Monica can. She handles this with such a delicate grace and just fixes everything. She's really good at these things.
Not really.
Natsuki's the fucking champ of plus. Like, Jesus Christ.
I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff that I have to deal with myself.
I want, like, I need to get like an applause live studio audience sound, but I guess it's a little late for that now.
I wish I could do this. Yuri thinks everyone's a fucking robot, and the only way for them to solve differences is to sit there and have a fucking debate about it.
Yeah.
And then Monica only knows how to moderate the debate club.
And Sayori is I guess depressed and assumes everyone else is also depressed, and she's wrong.
And Natsuki just gets it.
Yeah, Natsuki really fucking gets it.
I wish I could help people out as good as Monica can, and she's really good at that.
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah, no, seriously. Let's fucking go. I'm glad your opinion on her's turned around, Steven.
It's fucking true. That's why Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong, and they're all like, "Oh, what's wrong? Is everything okay?"
Where was this? Everywhere else.
I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide myself. If I want I want to talk about things. The only one who understands that is you. So you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think.
Oh, you don't need to reassure me or anything.
I mean that.
What do you mean, Dodge? What the fuck?
Yeah, no, all the Doki Doki characters have confirmed political ideologies.
Yeah, the four characters are based on the four different little sectors of the political compass. Don't ask me which is which, I have no idea.
No, Monica is like authoritarian left, fucking, Karl Marx. Natsuki's authoritarian right, she's a little K-On fan, Nazi. Sayuri is an ANCAP. She believes in the free market. And
of course.
Yuri's a complete anarcho-communist.
Of course.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
At the very least, Nazi being a fucking Nazi is right.
Wow,
It's in the name, Natsuki, Nazi.
Oh my god, you're right. How did I not see it?
Yeah, and Monica being all Big Brother-esque. I mean,
yeah, and then like Stalining people.
Yeah, the weakest one is definitely Sayuri being a believer in the free market. But whatever.
I mean, she thinks that everyone just she thinks that everyone just needs to put the work in and get stuff done.
Monica, you invested in Dogecoin? Monica, look at my phone. Like, this one looks like a little poop. It's called Shitcoin. It's so funny.
Technically, it's a pedophilia.
Shut up. I hate this. This is the dumbest thing. And the worst part is, all of what we just said is probably mostly just like the left-leaning ones. You could go on Twitter and then probably find a like Twitter bot account that's like, yeah, Yuri's a fucking communist. Yeah, Monica is an authoritarian leftist. Your favorite is an authoritarian leftist. I guarantee you all of the Doki Doki characters are on all of them.
Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener.
But, thank you. You're also nice.
Just think about it. Yuri believes in the collective.
Stop. Look, I'm gonna assert my power as an authoritarian over this stream and just shut this joke down. I'm burning all of your joke books.
What, Adam? You don't like political compass memes?
No, I hate them.
You're such a fence sitter. You're such a fence sitter, aren't you? You fucking
I'm not. I just don't like talking about politics, especially not on a live stream where everything I say is being categorically recorded.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Uh-oh! Fuck! They're gonna find out I'm a Nazi. Uh-oh!
I'm just saying.
Hey, I've tried to make fun of everyone here, right?
No, I got you.
I'm South Park in this shit, and you can't stop me.
I guess not. That's. I guess I just don't find politics that funny. Well, that's not true. Never mind. I watched an 8-hour video about the political compass. No, but before the stream, I started watching an 1.5-hour long video about Frasier. So I guess I'm not past that. I guess. I'd want to watch a video about how the entire thing was designed by libertarians to make you think you're libertarian when you're not. That's my little conspiracy theory that I'm sure is peddled elsewhere.
It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. So weird, because I always thought of myself as someone who can just say whatever's on my mind. But I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset, or I want to say something mean. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that, I'm just talking to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri nods and remained silent.
Can I get the phone a friend hotline? What video did Steven send in?
It's every political compass ideology explained. It's in a 2-hour video about the political compass and like.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the person who made that's real fun at parties.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
No, everyone who uses country ball memes and everyone who talks about the political compass unironically is super fun at parties.
Oh, yeah. Which, hey, as someone who's, I guess, like, probably not that fun at parties, I mean, even I'm above that, so come on, get your act together.
Once he notices her fidgeting with the pages of her book.
Yeah, funnily enough, Doge, it is the exact same video. It's weird. Like, you two are both talking about the same video without even realizing it.
How come you like reading so much?
Oh, well, a lot of reasons. But I just get sucked into it so easily. Like, I mean, it's kind of a common trope. You see it in some stuff. The only example I can think of right now is Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, but it's a common trope, okay? Where you, like, open the book, and then you go in the book, and you get to have cool adventures, and then it's over in an hour and a half.
Isn't that Narnia and Jumanji?
Well, no, Narnia is the closet, and Jumanji is the game comes to your world. So none of those are kind of what I'm talking about. Like, literally, you open the book and you go in the book. Oh, you mean like the new Jumanji where they go in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, but like that, but a book.
And also, isn't there every isekai?
What's an isekai?
Shield Hero. Or no. Hold on. I think, yeah. No, I think in Shield Hero, when the main character guy gets zapped, he was reading a book.
Oh, there we go.
And he gets zapped in.
I just kind of want that to happen. Sometimes I pretend and stick my face in the book.
Makes sense.
It's so immersive. Like, I want to be a part of it. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated, especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions and going to conventions and having interactions with people at conventions. And I just don't really understand it, and I have no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. You know, it feels like I always want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways that I've never felt with real people. So, in that way, it can sometimes feel more real than real life.
She's doing the like I'm a gamer thing.
What?
Oh, Adam, you never heard of that video? I'm a gamer.
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
I guess not.
You know,
No.
people told me that in order to succeed in life, you have to get a college degree and live the American dream with a white picket fence, 2.5 kids. Oh, boy, do I have something to show you later.
I guess.
It's so fucking. Oh my god.
Goodness gracious.
Really?
I was Commander Shepard. I
I
saved.
wanna- people say that I can dream be whatever I want to be, but you know I want to be about when I want to be the captain of a spaceship, flying through space, saving the universe.
FTL is pretty fun.
I've saved Princess Peach. I've been Link for generations, and yet I'm the Eternal Virgin.
Ow. That one hurt. That one hurt a lot. Ow.
Oh
My-
boy,
My sides hurt. I may have no life, but in games, I have many.
no, that's a direct quote.
That's a direct quote. That's
In
amazing.
In real life, I can't load. I can't rewind time at any point I want.
I have the power to rewind time.
Really?
Yep, I have the power to rewind time.
Is that hard for you to be around people like all the time?
Well, fairly often, especially in group settings. And when people are making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all that, I don't know what to do. I just disengage.
Disassociate.
Oh my god, she is a robot. I was complaining that I'm like, oh man, it's been a while since I've had a robot character to riff on. It's been right in front of me the whole time, Howard.
Oh. That doesn't get lonely.
I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one, and I have online friends too, of course.
She's an avid Discord user on like some,
Yeah,
like,
I
weird
joined public
pervert
Discord
one.
servers.
She joins like heel sluts.
Yeah.
God, Jesus. What's that? Anyway,
Do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books?
all the time. Why are you saying it like that? But well, sometimes so badly it makes my heart ache.
I mean, yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I mean, yeah, Goblino is such a heartthrob.
Goblina. No, seriously, Goblina is so cool and
Like,
headstrong
yeah.
and
Cannot. Let's just be real. Yeah.
I have that with a lot of things. Like I play Splatoon and I'm like, God, I wish squids were real.
Yeah, I know. So sad what happened a few years ago.
I know.
Me too.
Don't you ever wish that you could live here, Natsu? Oh wait, no. What the fuck is it? Oh,
You'd be like, Natsuki, do you live here?
or I bet you. What did they say?
It's like so it's like so Jaden Smith is like, Archangelo, what, do you live here or something? I wish I lived here. Me too.
Yeah, like these two. We've talked about this before, but like these two bitter rivals who are just competing to be the top bachelor or Neo Yokio, whatever. They like have this moment that's really actually kind of special where they are both like in separate changing rooms in a department store and they're like ribbing each other and they hate each other, and just that moment of I wish I lived here. Me too. The one thing they have in common is them being just vain psychos, but they both have that like little moment. about it. I kind of like that. Really?
Uh-huh. A lot. Like more than anything. After 19 words, that silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's a mutual silence. One of full understanding.
The next day.
And then everyone clapped.
Oh, okay. You've got mail.
Dude, new
Paula
Minor.
Minor.
Paula Minor. Shit keeps Trent out of here.
So we've had, who's done, Martin, you've had nothing to do today.
All right, hold on. Tech support.
Okay, from Paula Minor to untitled mail group, do not use. So already Paula Minor, strike one. Happy Thursday. And then December 5th, 2019. Paul is up late, just way past work hours, emailing everybody outside of business hours, strike two. Subject staying focused on our goals.
All right, Midwestern here. Oh, as a reminder to help and guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's emotional state? How does granting elevated access to the VMs affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate and experiment with their ability to change the contents of their VM? How is elevated access being weaponized? What actions and values most contribute to destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observations apply to our own universe?
Bonus!
How can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note, whoever changed the color scheme on the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and it runs the risk of drawing eyes.
Oh, sorry.
Minor.
What color would you like it instead? How about...
We need a professional color.
Yeah, what's a professional color? Like purple.
I feel like go with like a blue or a red somewhere.
We need something sad. A sad color. Sad, depressing color.
Sad, depressed? Oh, no.
Why can't we have Sayuri hanging herself as a CV?
That would be horrible. I wouldn't do it, even if you paid me. No. What's see, she's got papers and documents. This is very professional, but also a display of improper workplace conduct. Guaranteed that's not dress code. She needs to look more professional than that. Also, that's improper paper management. So you're being made an example of today.
Disappointing.
Doesn't the main character of that show have weird things in his hair? I forget what we were talking about.
Neo Yokio?
Oh, yeah.
Are you thinking of like Psyche?
Yes.
Yeah, you're probably mixing up Psyche and Neo Yokio. Neo Yokio's
the Jaden Smith anime, and then Psyche's actually awesome and funny.
On the patented scale that I didn't steal of -10 to +10, -10 being ironic enjoyment, +10 being actual enjoyment, I feel like they fall on the exact opposite ends of Psyche being a +8 and Neo Yokio being a -8.
Yeah.
So,
probably. Doge, why do you like
Doge,
this?
I was gonna say the only sad thing about that is how sad that makes me.
Oh, it's the sad music. You're sad now.
Yeah, I am.
Doge, they're literally the same, except Martin's fucking works. Martin's stream works. Mine doesn't work. I have technical issues every single time. There's always
Doge,
something wrong.
You're challenging my reality.
You're challenging my reality right now. 100%.
Don't even make. I can shatter your reality like it was a glass.
I don't like. What was it? Grapes or something? Fucking.
Yeah, it was
cherries. Yeah.
Where's the word "worse" supposed to fit in that sentence? Or
worse to watch?
Or is it supposed to replace sad?
I think, yeah. That's not...
It's supposed to be sad to worse.
Oh, right. Okay.
Alright, I can change the color palette.
Oh.
I'm gonna go full on. I'll just steal Adam's exact layout. On the stream.
Oh yeah, well I'll steal yours, and then I'm gonna stream on your channel, and then you're gonna be like, whoa. Oh, hello, Mario. I almost thought you weren't coming today.
Yeah, well, lunch is already more than halfway over. Natsuki had typically been meeting Yuri in the stairwell much earlier, since it had been a good way of dodging her friends when she didn't feel like seeing them. Today she's holding a large plastic container in both hands.
Oh, I love microplastics.
They's yummy.
I got a chomp.
Whenever I got a chomp, I go for the microplastic straight away. I ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while.
Oh, you're correcting me that his are worse. They're literally the same. Like, I do not understand. I swear, no, you know what? No, you are just saying this just because it makes me mad of all people. I'm just more fun to bully. That's probably the only reason. Is that so?
Yeah. I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. But I hadn't seen them in a while, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had a word for this behavior. Goober.
Oh shit, hold on.
Goober moment.
Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with, so I figured I would share them with two. She sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container.
It's like, no one is more... I hate you. You made cupcakes?
You know it.
I do now.
It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again. You can take one if you want. Yuri takes a cupcake and carefully twirls it between her fingers. It's brown with dark green frosting, immaculately shaped into a floral pattern and topped with some kind of glittery powder.
Not pretty. I just ate it, so I may not be able to finish it. Are they for the club?
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think about it, I just made them.
Oh, I just thought because green's Monica's favorite color, right?
It is?
I mean, yeah. Her eyes are green, so...
Think about
You
it.
can't see your own eyes.
Yeah, you can.
Damn, you're right. I guess you can.
You just gotta look hard in the right direction, and that direction is towards a mirror.
You're right. My favorite color is brown now.
Same. My favorite color is also brown.
My say favorite color is like somewhere between gray and blue. What was it? I like the. That's right. This was how we found that. Like the. Would you read me a story? Like
Tell me a story.
What was it? The stupid thing that, like, I remember there's one episode of Adventure Time where like Finn and Jake are in bed like sick,
Yeah.
and they hear like rummaging downstairs, and Finn's like, I can't see what's like going on down there. And then Jake says like he'll use his like something vision that like refers to him being able to see in curved lines, and then, like a dotted line of his vision just like draws like a parabola across the screen and then down like just like so that he can see down into the kitchen because it's like just kind of like below a ledge.
Yeah. But like we're like Ivan wanted to show me that because I had never seen that episode, and he's clicking through it, and just suddenly he just flicks to this random point, and it's Jake going, "Tell me a story." Or no, he just he clicks it. Instantly, Jake vomits just, all over
like,
Finn.
Just because like double tapping on the screen skips 10 seconds, and like 30 seconds into it perfectly is just like the beginning of him like throwing up, and then like it just hard cuts to him being like, "Tell me a story."
So quick, and we weren't expecting it. I was just dying for like a good 5 minutes over like Ivan constantly going back to exactly 30 seconds.
I think you weren't you like in the bathroom, like, and then I was like sitting on the bed, and then like you like I started like you heard it through the door,
Yeah.
Can you tell me a story?
I don't think I've ever been able to find the clip of like what I was trying to find, but it don't matter.
I think you did, because I remember what it looked like. It was just like little white dotted lines with little sound effects going dun, 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 like around the corner. And if that's not what it is, then I made it up in my head just now. But still.
Oh, I don't remember ever finding it. So I think we both made it up. Maybe it didn't even happen. But what did happen is tell me a story. That's true.
Yeah.
I was able to find it immediately. It's there. It's real.
Okay.
It's real.
Send it to me.
No, send it to me instead. Let me send it to Ivan.
I can send it to both of you.
No, just send it to me.
No, send it to Adam so he can send it to me.
No, just send it to Ivan.
Yeah, I said I can send it to Adam.
I forgot making it more convoluted is what he wants.
Well, yeah, that's not really. No, that is that clip, Martin. But I'm talking about the
Oh, the curved lines.
the curved line thing. This clip is funny.
Never mind. I don't know where the curved line clip is.
Beautiful.
Tell me a story.
Dynamite. Yuri takes a small bite.
Oh, dynamite. This is this is green tea flavored. Well, you're not gonna
Jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, come on, Guy Fieri. I went to Guy Fieri's restaurant in Vegas, and when, like, I guess we've spoiled the ending already, but Guy Fieri, you know, man's got to eat, and he likes to eat. He eats for a living, and that man can house a burger, if you know what I'm saying.
House Dylan's burger.
Like, he can house a burger. So when you go to Guy Fieri, I know it's on the appetizer menu. Like, I know, right? But, and I don't have to eat that much. I'm kind of, you know, I'm kind of a gangly, skinny guy, right? But when you order an $18 jumbo bacon wrap shrimp from Guy Fieri's restaurant in Las Vegas, you expect more than 6, don't you? I would.
Come on, Guy.
Come on, Guy. I'm sure that wasn't his personal decision, because that's not what he values in a restaurant. We've seen that from his show.
Dearest Guy Fieri.
If that even is your real name. It is I, Bartholomew Fantastic the First. There will be more. I was most disappointed by your so-called jumbo shrimp, which were not very jumbo, if I have anything to say about it. I wish for either 1, a size increase in your jumbo shrimp, or 2, a greater quantity of so-called jumbo shrimp to be served in your restaurant. Also, Guy Fieri was nowhere to be seen in his own restaurant, most unprofessional. And,
No,
sorry, I know. Sorry. Unfantastic. I wish to see this issue resolved post haste immediately. Thank you. Give Guy Fieri my best, Bartholomew. I like signing.
My grandma actually met him there. My grandma and my parents.
Damn. I bet he would have given them more than 6 shrimp.
He made my grandma a drink.
See?
Guy knows best.
Because
Right?
no, I love Guy Fieri. Don't get it twisted. I think he's fantastic. I love his show. I will absolutely shill my heart out for Guy Fieri. But his restaurant, the prices there, I guess it is Vegas, but most importantly, the portion sizes were unfantastic.
Just your shrimp portion size was they burgers is big.
They burgers is big. That's what I get for ordering an appetizer. That's kind of on me, but it was $18. When will the fantastic meal be added to the restaurant? Hopefully, immediately. Anyway, this is green tea flavored. Also, you're not gonna tell the literature club that I totally housed Monica's cupcake, are you?
No. Why would I do that?
I love green tea.
Oh, do you? It was just a random idea I wanted to try, so
Conversational flashbang.
don't laugh at me.
I'm not. I just felt happy.
Oh, sorry. Usually when... never mind. What I mean is, I'm glad. So, sorry for saying dumb things again. I just wanted to do something nice. And this is something I happen to be good at.
Oh, well, there's something I happen to be good at. And then the 3D model of Yuri busts out and starts flossing again. Look at me go!
It's the same like animation
Exactly.
that is like flossing and like the Fortnite emote.
Yeah, it's the same like animation, just rigged to Yuri's 3D model bones.
And I do know that you like them from past experience.
Yeah, also on the 3D model, her hair moves in a way where it just clips through her body.
Oh, 100%, yeah. But Yuri will be added to top 10 Fortnite asses.
Skeleton does not work good for like the animation of like the Fortnite one, but they still used it anyway.
Yeah. The Doki Doki Literature Club X Fortnite crossover was kind of rushed and half-assed, but oh well.
Take what you
They had
get.
a small budget, yeah.
If they actually did that, I would buy it 100%, hands down. I would. I really would.
It's
Good to see 'em
possible.
floss.
I guess I'd have to try it. If the floss was in the store, I'd kind of have to get it.
True. Yuri turns red, calling the time she treated herself rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she just settles for a disappointing look.
How do you ironically eat a cupcake?
No, I ate everyone's cupcakes ironically.
It's just
Mm.
a prank.
She did it for the vine.
Oh, how did you get into baking?
Just kind of always appealed to me.
I mean, Steven, Fortnite's pretty fun, and you do have someone to play with. Ivan. Just kidding. Me. Also, hopefully, Ivan.
We can all play Fortnite together.
Yeah. No, it's fun. Fortnite is fun. I understand the.
It's like, dude, there's Rick and Morty.
Yeah, there's
There's
Naruto. Yeah.
Naruto.
There's
and
Master
there's-
Chief.
Yeah.
There's
There's
Star
Thanos.
Wars.
Steven, it's so cool. No, but like actually
Sounds
though,
like-
the game itself is pretty fun.
especially when you're like power tripping.
Yeah. And then you realize that it's bots and you were power tripping over killing bots. But
You still have fun anyway.
you still have fun anyway. So no, like actually the game itself I do enjoy. It's fun. Although that game crashed my computer like harder than I've ever had my computer crash before. Like it didn't blue screen. It gave me like flat, like not flashing, but just like a solid like monitor freak out color spasm, like when a Nintendo 64 crashes. That was nuts.
It's because Tencent
Crazy.
detected you were having too much fun.
I guess. I was on like a community map, so that's probably why.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
infamous
was
Fortnite
it-
community crash map that just
Was it-
crashes your computer.
Is that when we're doing like the parkour?
Yeah,
like,
that was the
one?
worst. I hated that. It was so awful.
Like, there's like nothing. It was just boring.
I was on the
we were, like,
last
right-
jump. I
Yeah,
was at
we
the
were on
fucking
the last
end.
jump when he like froze.
I think I took a picture of it. I have it somewhere. Anyway.
I don't know, it just kind of always appealed to me. Well, a few years ago, I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got like super into it for a while and was probably making stuff almost every day. But it's something that I always knew I liked anyway. It's like baking is like art, but when you get good at it, it gets more delicious too.
Yo, Mr. White, this is art.
It's pure glass.
That would be bad if you ate something and it was pure glass. So I'm doing that thing where I make myself laugh. Jesus.
I mean, it would suck.
You know,
That
Mr.
was-
White, it was like a preconceived like continuum of the time flow, yo.
I'm struggling to imagine myself putting heart into something so artistic, knowing that it would just be eaten afterwards.
Yeah, maybe you're too practical for it.
I think I'd prefer to be on the receiving end.
That's my other favorite part about it. It's something that I can do to make a lot of people happy, like unconditionally. Oh shit. Everyone is always so thankful in the moment you get to be like the bringer of joy.
Like Santa Claus.
And Natsuki wept, for there were no more cupcakes to give.
I don't know, it just makes me feel...
Valued.
Yeah, I guess. That.
So, you were able to make up with your friends today?
Well, there wasn't really anything needed to make up with them about. We weren't fighting or anything.
What, you weren't? Maybe I misunderstood.
What turns into a fight if I lose my cool? And that's just unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse.
Unnecessary drama. Doki Doki Plus described in 2 words. So, they're not gonna stop?
I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. Just the way they are. I'm the only one who ever has a problem with it. It's not worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go now and I don't feel like hanging out with them.
Oh, I see.
Cupcake's empty foil wrapper audibly crinkles as Yuri clenches a fist.
I told
Yuri, don't
you
eat-
not to touch it!
I was gonna say no, don't eat the cupcake wrapping paper. It's
Just because it's free doesn't mean you should eat it.
well
Shit,
also I
really?
mean, like, you know, the wrapping paper of the cupcake always has like the tiny bits of the cupcake around it that like you can kind of try and eat, but like it's not worth it.
Yeah, Yuri's just embarrassingly like licking the cupcake wrapper to get
Yeah.
all the crumbs. Well, I'm glad this situation is resolved. I don't have to with them. Oh my god, can I have another one, please?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Me too. I'll have fun as well.
Don't worry, Sturmer, I don't think they will, if that calms your nerves. Also, I would love it if they added Mario 64 Mario to Fortnite. That'd be my favorite Mario to add.
It'd be so cool.
The idea of Mario 64 Mario doing Gundam style but in Fortnite.
Oh, that's heaven. No, dude, it should be Paper Mario so that if you're facing someone completely, like, if you were turned 90 degrees from someone, they can't see you.
That'd be awesome.
Pay to win.
That's tech, dude.
It's true.
I mean, it's like the emote tech, where if you do the Fortnite move in emote, you dodge bullets.
That is so fucking sick.
It was funny. There were just like compilations of that. I remember was it? I was walking past Jonah in the kitchen once, and like I saw a clip of like some dude doing like some like emote where like he was like doing like the splits while jumping, and like a sniper bullet flew between like his legs while he was like up in the air.
Oh,
Like doing the splits,
damn.
like right under where his chest would have been. It was like crazy.
Like, the reason Fortnite is so fun to me is because they kind of just haphazardly cobbled the entire game together with a whole bunch of crazy mechanics and wackadoo shit. It didn't really think about how it all melded together to form one cohesive unit, and it doesn't. But because of that, now you have these just crazy, weird, unbalanced items like the fucking Spider-Man, the slingers, right?
They had these Spider-Man slingers, and those slingers that shit was crazy. I could be on one side of the map, and the next time I'd be on the other side of the map.
And it just doesn't. It's completely imbalanced. But if like as soon as that gets annoying, they completely change the game and overhaul everything, and now there's a new thing. Nothing is ever consistent, so you can play it every time and have something completely new and different. Which, if you play that game any kind of competitively, I'm sure that sucks balls. But why would you play Fortnite competitively?
True.
I mean, it doesn't make a lot of money.
I suppose.
And you get more money from it in one tournament than an entire Smash Bros. Competitive
Scene.
players' entire lifespan.
Okay, yeah, that it was a rhetorical question, but yes, you're right. Science Get Hello Kitty. Oh, amateur hour. We know.
Are you so stupid to even answer rhetorical questions? I don't know.
Do you?
And I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore.
Look, make fun of me all you want, but lay off the soup.
I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on.
Yeah.
I know that cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me.
I was gonna say like what, but there probably was stuff I just do not remember.
I think the whole listening thing.
I guess.
Like, okay.
All right.
It's the best I can do. So you can have the rest of them.
Oh my god, thank you.
Natsuki grabs the box and slides it over to Yuri's feet. Yuri stares at the box.
It all goes to my chest anyway, so this is helping.
Hey, really?
Yep. That's my secret. I'm always angry.
She's always hangry.
Takes off her glasses and becomes big and green.
And then flosses.
With
Yeah,
the
they
same,
create a new model, but the same animation.
And it like
looks like
squishes and
scrunched,
yeah. Dan,
No,
Dan,
there's-
hire us, please. Dan.
There's like this one mod for like the first Dark Souls that replaces like every like just an enemy replacer mod. Some guy did a playthrough where he replaced every like enemy in the game with the final boss. And no, the mod was it was genius because it also replaced entities in animations and would just apply the animation to the like skeleton of the final boss. And there's
so
some
it would just contort and twist and
yeah,
horrible
they're like some
nightmare ways.
really funny cutscenes where like the final boss is like not very big. Like he's like probably only about like twice as tall as like the player.
Oh my god! So when you get like the really big Colossus stuff,
yeah, when there's like giants, like there's like a cutscene where there's like a giant pulling like a like a bow and arrow back and like shooting a flying dragon, and like it just like him like contortion like stretched out. There's one where it's like there's a giant like wolf boss and it just kind of stretches his like limbs around and just kind of makes him look like a wolf. Like he's like I don't know, like it's so funny. It's really funny. Then she shakes her head and slides them back.
What? Okay, I want to eat all of these right now, but you should save them for your other friends. Like if you open that wrapper even like a little, and I catch even a hint of a whiff, they're gone. So,
but I made them for you. Natsuki's voice whines as she protests.
I know, and I like them very much, exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy too. And if this is the way you know how to make them happy or make that happen, then I'm not going to take it from you, no matter how much I want to.
No, they were for making you happy.
You make me happy. You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. That's why they want to spend time with you and be your friend and also eat all your cupcakes. But for the point that I'm making, I can't eat all the cupcakes right now.
Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes.
No, I like the cupcake. God damn it. This did not work at all like I thought it would.
She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms.
Oh, for Doge's sanity, which I care little about, but enough to do this. What game are you talking about?
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls 1.
Okay.
With a Gwyn.
Oh, wait. The all Gwyn run guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Andy, I know that guy.
Yeah, no,
I guess I gotta watch that.
That video is funny. So it's like it's split up into two parts that I think both the parts are like 40 minutes long. But the first part, like there's the pre-asylum, like the asylum and post-asylum. The asylum is the tutorial area that usually takes you no more than 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Of his probably like 80-hour run, like 40 hours of it were spent in the tutorial area.
I can imagine having to fight the final boss like a million times in the tutorial.
Well, yeah, because you only have your tutorial equipment to kill the final boss.
Yeah, you have no resources and
so like you can't like level up or anything. It's just a matter of like having to find. He eventually found some way to like kill the boss that you have to kill to progress by like cheesing him through a wall. But and he gets as soon as he gets out of it, like there's the starting area the way like the final boss's AI works is if you're in the same like loaded in area as him, he is immediately aggro to you. Like he doesn't have an aggro range. His aggro range is infinite.
Yeah.
And like it just immediately spawns you within like low distance of probably about like 5 or 6 of like the Gwins. But there's a chasm between you and them, and as soon as they get within a distance, they just lunge at you. And like the way it works, the level geometry works with the chasm is like they just run up, and then like where you are is like where they would try and lunge is about where they are at the other end of the chasm. So they just immediately jump off and kill themselves. So he just like can sit there and like respawn the enemies and farm like 6 like final bosses worth of XP really quickly, just immediately boost all of his stats up.
But he couldn't level up at that point.
This is after he gets out of the tutorial area, so now he can level up.
Okay.
But
Either way, I'm gonna watch these. These sound really fun, even though I don't know anything about Dark Souls.
There's just like the wolf guy. There's like a hidden cutscene you can get if you do certain stuff, and he decided like he had never gotten that before at some point. And it's really funny when he's like, yeah, in this run I decided to do the DLC first so I can get the hidden cutscene with the wolf, and then like it pauses and it's his voiceover or whatever. And he's like, 40 hours later when I finally get to the wolf cutscene, I realized how retarded I was right now. Because he like didn't think about the fact that the wolf cutscene would be replaced with the Gwyn model.
Yeah.
He had done that. I don't know. The video is funny. I like it. She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms.
But Natsuki.
I'm such a bad person. Yuri stammers, feeling panicked.
We know. I didn't mean to say anything bad.
Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her eyes. You didn't. I just... Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs, but struggles to speak through them. I just really hate myself sometimes. And it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me.
Wrong. Sorry, wrong character. Nice try.
Like I don't deserve it.
What? I'm sorry.
No, I am. I'm so difficult. And I can't think of even a single thing about myself that someone would like. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch.
Yeah, I had so much to do.
I just thought it was my chance to be a good person, like to be nice and do the things you wrote about in the letter. I knew if I tried in the club, Sayori and Monica would be super annoyed and make a huge deal out of it.
They tend to do that. Well, you know, I think a lot of those negative things too about myself, not you. I never felt like a good person. I always, yeah, that's good, scrutinize everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else should hate me too. So I understand some of that through my own experience. And that's why I wanted to write the letter and express my feelings. It pained me to see those things in someone else that I saw in myself. Because if I were you, I'd kill myself.
Wrong character.
Try
again.
Thanks for playing.
Actually, yeah, because Natsuki was the only one that didn't kill herself.
Yeah. Well, no, we killed Monica.
No, she's not a character.
No, Monica also deleted herself.
Bro, no, you're right. Yeah.
Shit.
Excuse me.
Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues, then hands them to Natsuki.
Look, I figured going to the literature club with these people, I'd need these at some point. Look, Monica told me that it takes a good person to reflect on these things. And she doesn't know shit, so don't worry about it. Just kidding. The desire to improve yourself, that makes you a good person, so don't worry so much. Also, there are things about you that people would like, so...
Like what?
Are you fishing for a compliment, or are you actually looking for a moment Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna assume you're being earnest. Like how you're fun for people to be around, and you're not shy, and you know how to make people laugh. You're very passionate about things, and you know how to take the lead.
And you're
And you-
based in red pill.
And you're based and red-pilled and totally a... Line? What did we say she was?
No. She's an authoritarian.
Authoritarian, right-wing cowboy, and you care a lot about other people, and just a lot of things.
Oh. Well, now you're making me feel really embarrassed.
Well, you're the one who asked, and don't you think I feel embarrassed?
As he tries to hide a smile, then sighs as it fades again. Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time, but then I keep coming back for some reason.
For some reason.
No, Doge, that's not Suki, and that's not a Z, that's an S. You really need to work on your spelling. Is that bad?
Just really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back, so ditching them all time feels like, I don't know.
It feels like what?
Nancy's voice gets quiet. Maybe I'm scared they'll get mad at me.
Mm.
I really don't know what to do. She paused.
Pause.
Alright, game is over. They lost. They moved too much.
What do you mean they're perfectly stationary?
What do you mean? Yeah, they're like vibrating.
We sure don't get something
On a
out?
molecular level, maybe.
Exactly. And did I say pause, but you can still vibrate on a molecular level, or pause?
Dude, if you froze all the atoms.
No. Do not absolute zero me right now.
Alright, I will.
Freeze your blood.
We need to get Brandon to explain his complex molecular theory.
Yuri stares into the distance, tracing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tiles so she thinks to herself. See, she's like moving her eyes around.
Oh,
even-
yeah, true.
Not even, dude, oh my god.
Strummer, you're in timeout. Like, I'm not going to time you out, but you're in timeout. I just want you to know that. I want you to, like, face the wall and think about what you did.
What you just said.
Okay? Alright, good. So, what would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you?
Happy for what?
Well, happy that your new club is making you happy.
Well.
Alright, good, Strummer, and I'm glad that you're saying that, but I'm just to make sure that you're not saying it just to get out of your punishment, you're still in timeout. It is, it's 9:20 now, so at 9:25 you will be out of timeout.
True.
I'm surprised I've never had to pull this on Doge, but he's a line tower for sure.
He toes the line, but he can see
I
the
feel like
line
he's
very
told him that
well.
He's in timeout before.
Yeah, maybe. But we just sort of hit him with the goober moment, and then he says a new stupid thing instead of the old stupid thing.
Yeah, because when you take it too far a second time, that's when it's kind of crossing that line.
Infinite stupid theorem.
Exactly.
It's just not a fair hypothetical. I only deal in fair hypotheticals, Natsuki, please.
Like the infinite
like,
water
yeah.
one.
Yeah, like you get access to infinite water, but
But
it's free.
but it's free.
What about that is unfair? Tell me.
Well, nothing about it is unfair. It's just very bizarre that you because in that
They
moment
take
when we
the
were at
hypothetical.
BJ's, I was also trying to think of a hypothetical and I couldn't. But if I did think of one, it was something on that level. I just didn't say it, and I'm amazed that that I got to hear. What if you got infinite water, but it's free?
Infinite water, all you could drink, but it's
Free.
I like the precursor to that when I was thinking of water hypotheticals was you can have all the water you can want. It's nice and good to drink, but you have to drink it out of a cup.
Okay.
No bottled water, but like, okay, you can just take the bottled water and pour it
Into a cup.
And even then, you have infinite water, so like you don't even need to pay for bottled water.
Where does the... Never
It's
mind.
infinite.
Also, the water hypotheticals, I've had to pee for a long time, and I thought somehow I could last until the game was over, but evidently not. So we can talk hypothetical shop.
What do you do if the water was free?
You know what? I wouldn't drink the water. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't take the hypothetical. I don't. You know, there's nothing in life comes for free. All right, there has to be some sort of catch, some sort of hidden consequence, some H2O like overhydration or something, dude.
Hear me out.
There's some sort of monkey's paw effect with the infinite water, but it's free.
I'm playing Fate Grand Order right now, and there is an enemy that I'm fighting who is a chick visibly on screen, but her name is Wyatt, so it's probably another one of those boy to dude things that happens.
Boy to dude.
Or boy to historical boy figure, but they make it a chick because anime. So I just want to let you know. But what would you do if you're sitting there, right? And all like let's say it's like the area you live in is like super dry, like there's not a lot of water all around, and to help you alleviate that, once in a while I'll let so much water fall from the sky. Like it just falls down, like for no it's just falling out of the sky.
You need fucking rain.
But you have to build a ton of infrastructure to take care of the water, otherwise you might get some bad flooding.
That's just rain, Ivan.
So, would you take it?
I don't... It depends on how much time I'd have to build said infrastructure. Would I have to deal with the flooding while we're building the infrastructure? Or would there be like a timer in the corner of my vision until the rain starts?
I mean, it's just kind of like randomly. It's not like it's always gonna rain and it's not like there's always gonna be what's rain? It's not like there's always gonna be enough water falling from the sky to cause flooding. But so it might water might fall from the sky. It's kind of it's seemingly random just when it happens. Sure, at certain points of the year it might fall more often. But in general, it's kind of it's gonna be hard to predict. Sometimes it'll happen enough to cause flooding, but not all the time. But you can probably work around it and get the infrastructure down without causing too much damage.
So say if I don't take the hypothetical, will water never fall from the sky ever again in this area?
No, why would it?
All right, cool. Just wondering.
What kind of fucking sense does that make, Martin, for water to just randomly fall from the sky?
Yeah, no, that's just why I'm asking, you know, because you didn't say what dry areas specifically. Is it
I'm saying it's kind of it's basically the area that we live in right now, pretty much. But
all right.
That shit ain't free. What kind of sense does it make for just randomly fall from the sky?
Okay.
I think I'll take the hypothetical. All right, I'll take it.
Also, Strummer, I'm sorry for being 1 minute overdue for your next timeout, because there will be more, I'm sure. We'll take 1 minute off. You are now out of timeout. I hope that self-reflection was good, and you thought about challenging my reality like that. Anyway, so wait, how did you get? I'm sure were you guys talking about how you got the water and the infinite water, but it's free thing.
Oh, no. It was just a different hypothetical.
Oh,
so it's what if we live in a dry area? There's not a lot of water in general.
Sure.
But to help you alleviate that, this is now so basically that's where you live.
Okay.
Now here's my hypothetical to help alleviate that.
Yeah.
What if every once in a while, water, so much water, a ton of water,
okay,
over a big area, just started falling from the sky.
Okay, interesting.
Started falling,
I'm having trouble following this concept, but please go on. I'll try and keep up.
It's kind of hard to predict. Like, sure, there are parts of the year when like more water falls than other like I don't know, it's seemingly random, and basically it's just going to be hard to predict. But like sometimes more water falls, sometimes less. But the general idea, water falls from the sky. But you're gonna have like because of like water falling, you're gonna have to build infrastructure and like put things in place to help like manage it so it doesn't just kind of flood your whole area.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. It's better than no water. I'd take it. Yeah.
Oh shit! There's another one, Martin. It's Paul Bunyan, but it's a chick.
What?
I love Fate, dude. It's so awesome. Boy.
I legit did time you out when you drew the. Funny. Funny is subjective. You can't just draw two people kissing and then not expect consequences.
Look, I was fine, bro.
I was trying to make a good first impression, first-ish, and look, my image is very important. Anyway, I don't know why I said that.
I always told myself that I don't rely on the approval of others to be happy.
Strummer, you're embarrassing me in front of girls. Stop.
He is the self-appointed host, Gary.
It's true.
I still feel that way, but I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. That's probably what's making me feel so confused. Because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy.
Paul Bunyan's the guy with the big blue ox, right? Paul Bunyan and his ox, babe.
I remember.
Right? Babe the big blue ox? It's American folklore. The fact that there's American folklore is kind of interesting, given how it's relatively new, but still.
Awesome. All I heard was ox babe, but...
No, yes, it's Babe the ox. And it's big and it's blue.
I just remember Paul Bunyan being big, and I think he cut down trees, and that's like all I really remember.
Dude, that's Ted Bundy.
Adam, you're right. I lost.
Paul Bunyan and his.
I lost for you to be right.
Well, you lost what? Oh.
Yeah.
No. You didn't have to. I knew that.
But I didn't.
Oh, I always get it confused with I think it's Henry Ford or like John Henry, who beat the machine, because it's a really cool story.
What?
Like the one that Jaden really likes about the guy who like
challenged the machine and he beat it, but he died in the process.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we built this machine that can install train rivets way faster than you can. It's like, whoa, yeah, check this out. And then they raced, and he barely won and then died. John Henry, thank you.
It's awesome.
It is a beautiful story. I think the Grand Canyon is just too big. No, seriously, yeah, like a mini mall, Macy's. Just fill the sucker up and build parking lots and stuff.
Dude,
there's so much space.
How many super malls could fit inside the Grand Canyon if you just filled that thing up?
So many. The amount of Buc-ee's? God.
Oh my god. It's too big.
It's too big. It's too big. It's too big.
So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. It's making my head hurt.
That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being made to feel like you're wrong for just being the person you are. It's too big. Thank you, Steven.
Really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? It goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things. Lansky presses her palms into her forehead and shakes her head. I know what's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. It's so much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something so scary.
What to do? What?
End it.
What with them?
Natsuki nods.
Well, I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option.
Well, I wasn't until recently. It's one of those things where, like, this is first off, she's used to it, but
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at.
I was thinking that this is Shane with you guys right now.
No, this is David when he gained sentience.
The difference here is I think Natsuki's friends are implied to actually be toxic.
Yeah. This is certainly what Shane thought happened, but also Natsuki's too smart to... Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. We ruined it. I've always referred to Shane online as the guy that will no longer speak to me. I've been very consistent about that. I mean, no worries. Don't worry about it. But, oh well.
Sad.
Not really.
It's been a certain way for so long that you just get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it, so much that it feels like that's just how your life is. And throwing it away is like throwing away such a big part of your life. It makes me feel sick to think about. Natsuki sighs. It's just really scary. It's terrifying.
What are you scared of?
I don't know, a lot of things. Like being alone. Not having anyone to talk or hang out with. Not being able to replace what I have with them. I don't want them to hate me. I'm scared they'll hurt me for going against them.
What, physically?
Not physically, but Yuri clenches her fists.
I keep thinking of the stupid, like, Arthur's fist meme, and I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I, like, said earlier with the...
You not to touch it!
Yeah, exactly. Dex his sister or something. I love that.
Yeah, he fucking punches DW. It's like awesome.
Yeah. Natsuki. Jesus. Well, if anyone thinks they can cause you harm, I will unleash hell upon them. I told you not to touch it.
Natsuki snorts in laughter.
But don't laugh at me. That is unflattering.
That's what a laugh sounds like. Sorry, I was just...
No, yeah, Arthur was just unleashing hell upon her for touching it.
I liked that. That's all.
Oh, well, I meant it.
I know you did. Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look. Thanks. I needed that.
Moment.
As the conversation lapses, Natsuki again slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri. I just take them, okay? I don't want other people to have them anymore.
What, are you sure?
Natsuki nods. I'm sure.
I will then.
Her jaw unhinges and she slides the whole box into her mouth at once and then just swallows it without chewing.
I think it'd be even worse.
No, Yuri ate the wax paper.
She ate the little thing in the beef jerky that says "Do not eat."
Oh, the silica beads.
Yeah, I enjoyed them. Like, she tries to cram the entire box down her mouth, but it just sort of kind of gets lodged in her throat, because of course it does, so she's just like...
Squidward.
Yeah, like Squidward eating...
Oh my god, dude. I while I was at the convention, I saw the fucking worst shirt known to man. It was...
Are we talking worse
a
than the I support single mothers stripper t-shirt?
It wasn't as evil as that, but it was just a shirt that had the SpongeBob characters on it, and then the text in the Squid Game font saying Squidward game.
That's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad shirt.
I'm so disappointed I didn't buy it, but it's a power shirt.
Okay, that is a power shirt for sure.
Well, that, and there was another one I think that just had a picture of the Joker on the Lincoln Memorial, and then it said below it, "I'll be your next president." but the Squidward game one really was the worst.
He'll be our next. That guy's gonna be our next president.
Yeah, Joker from Batman.
Joker Gaming.
That's awesome. So cool.
Also, yes, housing an entire box of food, like box and all, getting it lodged in your throat, but still pushing it through, is an ancient goblin technique.
It's like a cartoon, like you see
No,
the shape of the box going down to like her stomach expands, then shrinks.
Yeah, and then a little explosion happens in her stomach.
And like she opens her mouth and smoke comes out.
And smoke starts pouring out of her ears. Her face gets all red, and then she like whistles like a train.
He looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her. She holds on to that feeling, knowing it will give her courage.
Is that no way? Yeah. The next day, I swear to God, I want to get away from this fucking vending machine, please. There are 2 other characters. Oh, you're here first today. Can they show up and then kick Monica and then be like, "You suck at mediating conflict. We just did it ourselves, like mature adults, Jesus." And Sarah, you have your own stuff to figure out. Figure yourself out first.
True.
That'd be more of a Natsuki thing to say, but I don't voice that character. Oh, and you brought reading material. For reading.
Yes, my reading material. We do not call them books anymore.
No, it is reading material.
It's a reading
You're going to
material.
sit around and enjoy our reading material while feeding each other grapes because we are not homosexuals.
We're going to sit here and feed each other grapes while wearing nothing but a robe.
Don't say anything else. Don't say anything else. Steven hasn't seen these characters yet. I know where this is going, and we can't say it. It's a spoiler. Steven needs the experience.
Natsuki is sitting in her usual spot, this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her.
I apologize for cutting you off so severely and challenging your reality.
I understand.
The next sentence would have been...
I would want the integrity of this whole occurrence to be preserved.
Yes.
For myself as well.
Of course. And thank you.
Natsuki is sitting behind in her usual spot, this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. Mary sits down as well and opens her own book. What was it? First, I read that as it's stuck, and then it's suck, and then that made me think of it's fit.
It's fit.
I got a chuckle out of me. It sucks when a good series has come to an end.
I disagree. I'd like this to end now. Good night, Strummer.
Good night, Strummer.
Have fun.
Sleep tight.
Don't let the chug jugs
bite.
Chug jugs chomp.
Yeah.
Everyone to the Royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down.
Get down.
On the board right now. You want to wipe down Tomato Town.
My friend just got down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound.
Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets.
Look at the map. Go to the mark sheet. Anyway.
By Bedpiss.
Bingo.
Like it's a big part of her life, and then one day there's just nothing left. It makes you feel so empty.
Well, I mean, sometimes it feels that way, but sometimes they just prattle on, and you're like, "You've worn out your welcome, please end now." But unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last book of this series.
Shit.
Although I have a long way to go. It's pretty dense.
That sucks.
No, it's good. But there's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want it to go on forever like it is.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but there's some good things that I wish could.
Well, on the other hand, have you? I'm just gonna F12 that real quick. On the other hand, have you ever read something that's overstayed its welcome?
Oh yeah, definitely. I can at least think of one thing that I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through, and like the endings really sucked those far. So
they're self-aware. I swear to God, they're talking about themselves.
But it's also suck when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. I guess it's suck either way.
Like, what's the name of the final Goblin Tome? That's a big question. Because there's Tome of Goblins. I don't know. Do we have a canon name for 2? I don't think we did.
Not,
Maybe, but I don't remember anymore. And then 3 is Goblin Tome.
Secret 4th book.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Just kidding.
The secret 4th book and the last one is the 5th one.
Yeah, and then Tome of Goblins. Final Goblin. There you go.
The last goblin.
The last goblin.
It's actually kind of like a heart-wrenching tale about like in a world where like the adventurers or whatever, they went and they did it, they won, they beat the fantasy bad guy. Like now monsters are becoming less and less common as the world is becoming more and more urbanized. Technology is taking over magic, and magic is becoming
and
less
then you
prominent.
realize that the world of Tome of Goblins is Earth. Like, we live in a world that used to be occupied by goblins.
Yeah, and like it's just the story of like the last goblin just kind of like in his like depressing kind of life as he's like just going about doing whatever he has to do to survive this weird new like 18th century Victorian like kind of fantasy world.
But you know,
it's still like, oh, you know, it's fucking Henry Ford. Like, you just see him around, you know, making Model Ts, and it feels weird and alien to him.
Dude, what if the last goblin was the Jack the Ripper?
Where I thought this was going was like the last goblin would sort of be piecing together and chronicling all of goblin history so that it could be remembered for future generations, and it turns out that the Tome of Goblins were written by the last goblin.
True, but like when he wasn't writing,
he's Jack the Ripper.
He was stabbing prostitutes to death.
No, yeah, it was an autobiography actually.
Yeah,
the Tome of Goblins. That's the twist.
Written by the last goblin.
Damn, I cut like dude finishing up that like final thing and then like having everything make like even more sense in hindsight. Like that's gotta cut deep.
I actually want to read this fucking series so bad, and we made it up. This is the 3 guys of Steins Gate Zero. I mean, of Doki Doki Plus. I want the 3 guys to be in the game. I want Dr. Eskedit to be this like weird enigmatic idiot, and I want Tome of Goblins to be a real book series that I can read about goblins and magic and stuff. I mean, I finished The Hobbit. I actually finished The Hobbit before I finished Doki Doki Plus. So there you go. Then write it. Good point. You know what? Maybe I will. Oh,
Adam becomes a writer now.
I kind of wanted to write a little bit. Just for funsies. I like writing. I was thinking about doing some like little writing exercises just to get my feet wet in it. Well, that's the nature of all things. They come to an end. Slowly.
The two fall silence.
Well, it seems like the end is going to be more of a whimper than a bang.
As is expected. Oh, I hit the desk talking about how I wish Tome of Goblins was real. That's what made the camera go back up.
They slowly eat while making their way through their respective reading material. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all.
What's wrong, Natsuki? You haven't touched your Morb meal from McDonald's.
There was fucking when we're playing that Chinese battle royale game, and did I explain to you like it's like there's weird and like you play as like champions in it, like you have powers that you can use.
It's like worse Apex Legends.
Yeah, but like it's like Owen died and he was spectating me, and I was trying to fight the guy who like killed him, and I was about to kill him. Then he turned into a swarm of bats.
He
They're, like,
morbed out.
flying around. I was like, shit. Oh, and it's Morbius.
Dude, Robbie brought back a sticker. I don't know that we know where to put it. Maybe he found a place for it. But he brought back a sticker from Anime Expo that's like Komi from Komi-san, and she's like has this like freaked out crazy eyes, and it says "Morbin out" on it.
Oh, yeah, that's the same place I got the Tanjiro. I love Nezuko Tanjiro. I love Nezuko.
That seems like a really good spot.
Yeah, what's up? You don't go out during the weekends, right?
Excuse me?
Like with friends at the mall or downtown or whatever.
Well, I'm not a total shut-in, you know.
Oh, my bad for making assumptions.
Well, I'm sure I go out less than other people, like you and others in the club and everyone, because I don't. I'm just mad that you guessed correctly, but I don't really meet with friends and arbitrarily spend time like that. I usually meet with my board game group. What? Tome of Goblins is a D&D game. Oh my god.
Damn. Board game group?
Close enough. But it doesn't matter, it's just more nerdy stuff. Why do you ask anyway?
I was just curious. I just realized that I couldn't picture it, so I was just curious.
Alright, George.
Shit, you call me a monkey?
What? No. Well, yes. But one of the best monkeys ever, and he's awesome, and he
didn't have a tail, so
and he like doesn't know about things. It's cool. I love Curious George.
I remember one episode, and it was where he saw a guy make rice. Like, he boiled the rice, and the rice became soft. And he was like, "Shoot, if rice boiled gets bigger and softer, if I boil sugar, it'll get bigger and softer and taste good." Then he does that, but then the sugar disappears. It's like, what the?
I love
Crazy.
Curious George.
I still know I'll still know what happened, because like it doesn't make any sense. Like, why does that happen with rice but not sugar? Yuri.
I'm that's curious. Mysterious.
Yuri looks at Natsuki and realizes that she's shaking. Don't look at me like that.
I'm sorry, I was just curious.
Natsuki pulls her knees into her chest and puts her head down. I can't take this.
What, did I do something?
Yuri gets flustered, her mind racing over what she may have said or done.
We know.
I did. I ended it. I texted them earlier telling them. And then I just blocked them because I'm so afraid of their response.
Oh no.
And now it feels like I'm dying inside.
Well, oh, that's I'm sorry.
Totally unsure what to do, Yuri can barely find any words of support to offer. Meanwhile, the sound of Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. Then she speaks again, barely above a whisper. Help me. I feel sick and I want to hit my head against things.
Okay, so what you want to do is hit your head against something soft so it doesn't hurt that bad.
Please help, I can't take this.
What? No, mate. Maybe? I don't know. You may be having a panic attack.
With that realization, Yuri's demeanor suddenly changes.
Look, I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay? I've seen Ted Lasso.
Natsuki meekly nods through her rapid breath, a head still buried in her knees. Yuri slides herself over to Natsuki and sits on the step behind her. Then she puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulders.
Can you feel my hands?
Natsuki nods, her shaking becoming much more apparent through Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle.
I'll try. I don't know if that's possible. This isn't gonna sound anything like it wants it to at all. I can't. I'm gonna try really hard. I fucking can't. You're. Look, just fucking do it. You're safe right now. You're in a good and safe place where nothing can hurt you.
Natsuki nods once more. Although Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulders, she can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck.
Look, we'll do a breathing exercise together, and all you have to do is listen to my breaths and breathe along with me. Alright, let's breathe in.
Total concentration.
Yuri takes a deep, slow breath. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise as Natsuki takes a breath of her own, trying to mimic Yuri. They exhale together, although Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out.
Sorry, oh, that's good. Let's keep going. You're better at this than I am.
Yuri breathes in once more, and Natsuki joins her. They continue like that for a few more cycles while Yuri closely monitors.
God damn it, why are you so good at this? Okay, let's try again.
Once they do at least one, that's better than her.
It's not happening.
Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rest more of her own weight into Yuri's palms.
Alright, let's focus on the physical world. Obviously, I'm not winning this little breathing contest. Okay, all you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breaths going in and out, and the weight of my hands on your shoulders. And hey, I have bigger shoulders than you. I win. Anyway, you're in a safe and comfortable physical space.
This is a safe space.
Yep, it's the same stairs that we've been looking at for 3 years. Bake sale, soccer tryouts, music club contest. I mean, Jesus, that one sign. They've been working on those same stairs for like 7 days.
Tough.
They needed to get mileage out of this new area, the design.
True, the vending machine's really nice and detailed. It'd be a shame if we left this room ever.
Minute pass in silence.
There are 2 more characters.
No.
By now, the worst of it is past, but Yuri is determined to not move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off her knees and her breathing is mostly steadied.
Anyway, I'm late for chem, so bye.
Then takes a final deep breath, slowly pulls herself to her feet, causing Yuri to let go.
Final deep breath. Oh no, she's about to die.
Shit. She stretches her arms. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal is.
You don't have to apologize. This must be enormously stressful for you.
Is that going to keep happening?
It may, or it may not. Are the stairs closed off because the room's a set? Like in Lab Rats? The only show to ever use sets, but yes, I know what you mean.
It's true.
Every other show is real except Lab Rats. We can take measures to prevent it in the future, but I think it'll naturally get better over time. As you stop freaking out over every little thing. Just kidding, that's my job.
Natsuki motions to sit back down again, so Yuri moves over. Yuri turns away to pick up her open book from the dusty floor, which she had hastily set down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover.
God, we were here so long, dust collected.
Damn. I think I could have gotten through that alone.
Well, you're not alone, so that's good.
Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap.
From now on, you don't have to do anything alone. Except maybe, like, pee and stuff.
As she says that, Yuri tenses up. It's rare for her to so openly share her thoughts. There's something about Natsuki, of all people, makes it feel so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because, like Yuri, Natsuki is so timid and uncertain of herself.
Stop explaining. We know.
Natsuki does such a good job at hiding it that it's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realize it.
Stop helping.
Because of that, Yuri is able to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted. demonstrating that you deserve the love of others.
Fuck! Shut the fuck up!
Accept that for the first
Shut
time.
up!
Perhaps you can begin
Shut up!
a tumultuous journey of learning to love yourself.
Jesus Christ! Stop talking! Oh my God!
How much longer are you gonna spend here? Do you really mean that?
We already had. You've already passed the point of no return. You've already made, I imagine, self-referential comments that this has gone on too long and no one fucking cares anymore. Baby bow, what's going on?
Oh, wow. Oh.
Sorry to crazy frog out for a second, but I'm getting real sick of this.
Do you really?
Adam was getting sick of this.
Adam shook his head because he was getting sick of this.
Adam sighed deeply because he was obviously not enjoying what was happening.
Couldn't bear the thought of seeing one of his favorite franchises.
See, the game itself had made reference of something overstaying its welcome, and it continued to overstay its welcome. So Adam was understandably very angry.
Here, let me flash back to that now, in case you forgot. I guess it hasn't been as bad with that, but like, come on. No, that was a narrator, Doge. That was literally the narrator explaining the subtext of the scene. Look, I didn't want this to be Steins Gate Zero for Doki Doki, but it is just Steins Gate Zero light for sure.
Like, parts of it were like, the height of this doing whatever was better than whatever Steins Gate Zero achieved, but it still suffers from the same kind of faults.
Yeah, omniscient narrator, complete bastardization of these characters that I like a lot. It makes me feel insane. Like, I was wrong for enjoying the original game as much as I did, but we just played it, so I'm glad that that's not the case. I can hold my head up high knowing that saying I really like Doki Doki Literature Club, as much as I don't know that I like the title of the game necessarily, but it's perfect for what it is. Like, I can still say that, but I cannot say that I like Plus. I can't. God damn it, Dan. I treated you as a god among a pantheon in the beginning of the series, but now I'm just disappointed. The only way you can make it up to me right now is to show up and fart right now.
Show up and fart on screen, also show up for the wedding, and also subscribe.
You need to be my best Dan at the wedding, Dan.
Send in like 5 tier 1 subscriptions to get another hype going. Please, Dan.
Please, Dan.
Bye, breakfast.
Bambari.
You're probably gonna regret saying that if you do.
How so?
Because probably gonna have a lot of free time during the weekends from now on. So you're giving me permission to be as annoying as I want and drag you around to a lot of places.
I see.
But you already said it, so you can't take it back now.
Well, I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then.
Mm-hmm.
You see, these two actually didn't have a lot of weekend plans, which mean...
See, now that Natsuki had just broken up with all of her friends, and now she has a lot more free time on the weekends, so she's making plans to spend that time with Yuri.
And Yuri, obviously knowing from her character, doesn't do a heck of a lot outside of school, so Natsuki is making self-referential jokes, joking that Yuri doesn't have a lot to do, and she accepts her fake deal. See, there's a lot of subtext going on here.
Please, do a better job at picking up on it.
I can't believe I have to keep explaining this to you.
I know a good ice cream place.
Oh? That means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't remember? Of course, it's been like months. The first day that you came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor, but for me, you said you had no idea. Remember that?
Serious? Can't say I do. I don't remember it at all. Oh wait, yes I do. It was probably I said it was probably green tea.
Mm-mm.
Yuri shakes her head.
I guess you could guess, but my favorite's usually to get chocolate and raspberry together.
chocolate and raspberry. How fancy.
How is that fancy?
I don't know. Why the fuck are they sitting on the ground and not in the stairs?
I don't know.
Either way, they're blocking the staircase from the students surrounding them.
No, the stairs. Sorry, out of order.
Stairs are out of service.
Sorry, no service on these stairs for
But like either way,
7 days.
What if people come up to this vending
What?
machine to buy stuff and they're just fucking sitting here on the ground? Like, it's fucking awk if you ask me, dude. By the way, Martin, I can confirm that Nikola Tesla is a dude, not a girl.
Oh, nice.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Fate.
I feel like I should have guessed something like that.
Oh, well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry.
Hey, strawberry is my favorite.
I'll do 2/3 of a Neapolitan ice cream. Or Napoleon, or whatever.
It's Neapolitan.
Then why did they do the joke? Wait, did I make up the joke in Bill and Ted where they gave him Napoleon or Neapolitan ice cream? Because I had to have if it's called Neapolitan.
He went to the ice cream place, right? But I
Yeah,
think just the
Ziggy
joke
Piggy.
was that he was Ziggy Piggy, not that they gave him.
I thought it was called Napoleon ice cream, and a joke in that movie is that they gave Napoleon ice cream, but it's not called Napoleon ice cream. So obviously I made that up. Oh, I don't know that you were updating on all of what was happening during that, Steven, but I recall something like that. That's so funny. What a coinky dink.
I think it helps to have something to look forward to. I still have the sick feeling in my stomach.
Then maybe we shouldn't go get ice cream.
But it's easier now to convince myself that I did the right thing.
Is there anything better I could be doing?
Not that I know of. Nothing that will make it this easy for me. You already did more than I thought anyone could do.
Mm.
Come to think of it, we never talked about the letter you wrote. But I feel like we're way past this, that at this point, I don't even know what to talk about. Except that I think it helped me understand my needs a little better. The way I like to be treated. And the kind of friends that I want to have. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place, even though I was so scared of causing more problems.
That's not even like true though, because the reason that she goes there is, I partly, but it's because her home life is terrible and it's the only place where she can enjoy the things she likes. So it's not even true. Also, that has been brought up zero times.
But it's alternate fucking universe, dude. So
Okay, is her dad like okay?
Dude, there were like a couple passing comments in the game about her friends making fun of her for reading it.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, instead of looking at the far more hinted at domestic issues, let's zero in
on this petty nonsense
about like not about her having fucking a toxic relationship with all of her friends, but just her friends being like her friends making fun of her for reading manga.
Which again, the game is pretending like it is this toxic relationship, and we've kind of seen it, but that's not what the problem was. They made that up. You'd think in all of these conversations, in all of them, that would have come up like once. It's sort of important and character defining. You'd think it. I thought it was just a coincidence that you ran into me here initially. What do you mean?
Nothing.
What?
Oh, babe.
I may have tracked you down first.
Scrapman's World.
With the help of Sayori.
Who the hell is that? Oh, right. That's... But you said...
Was Shy okay? I wasn't ready to like. Whatever, you know what I'm saying.
If you didn't know what Natsuki was, well, I guess I'm glad that you worked up the courage, even if it was in your own way. I can tell that you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave, and I think it'll make things better in the long run. I think anyone would be proud of you for it.
Anyone? You mean like you?
Yes, like me.
Maybe maybe Nazi's like, maybe her friends aren't all that toxic and she's just being completely girl bossed by Yuri right now.
I don't know, maybe. We've seen how they act. The game is very much hinting that that is the case and that she's completely in the right for doing this, and there's a very black and white nature to this whole thing.
Nah. She's being girl bossed.
That would make for a more interesting... But there's a character whose entire purpose is to do that, and we haven't seen any of it. I'm mad.
She's girl bossing.
I am your support structure.
You know, I could get used to this.
You see your friends make fun of manga, and you think that I'm me?
No.
No.
I am the one who makes fun of manga. as long as... as long as you don't tease me too much.
Fine. Just a little then.
That's fine. What? I like how uncertain everything feels to you right now. But I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings.
Oh, thanks. It feels nice to be reassured.
And then everyone clapped.
The two girls continue their conversation through the remainder of lunch.
And we have the mercy to not have you sit through all of it.
But a new feeling hangs in the air, a feeling of greater certainty in their path forward. In just a few hours, there will be another literature club meeting where the 4 club members will happily spend time together. Each of them, all with their own special qualities, have something unique that they can deliver to one another.
No, they're all Sayori now.
Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow and find new happiness together. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself, since she is about to finish her long-running series, it'd be best to have a new book lined up. Perhaps this weekend would be a good time to visit the bookstore.
Did you just tell him to buy another game, Dan?
He doesn't have any other games, so evidently not. And they didn't even like new mail us or anything. Where it was just the CG, right?
What?
Wait, did I pass it?
So how do you unlock everything else? Do you just go to the rest of the game? Because there are 2 more CGs that we have yet to.
What does Doki Doki Literature Club Plus add?
There's something that says like what is it? Like data collected something %. I forget what it is.
Wait, no, go back to the side stories. Look at the bottom.
Oh my god damn it. I knew it. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's fucking chug this one out.
I want to be in bed at like 10:30 because I gotta get up early.
God damn it. Okay. No, this is not the final episode. Fuck me.
Visuals 100 unlockable.
You've just been Persona 4'd.
No. I really thought. Fuck. Okay. I would say please be quick, but that's one thing the game has not been.
I haven't been relevant this episode. Okay, everyone.
That's not an option, dude. Sorry.
We're gonna be taking a break from the usual activities today.
What activities?
The ones that happened off screen while Yuri and Natsuki were talking. And I was thinking that since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that.
That's great, Monica. Just 1 second.
I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know?
Oh, Savory and I already came up with a really good plan.
Really? For the festival?
Okay, yeah. So the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths, and then we take a map and then plan the most efficient routes so we can get to most of them before the lines get too long.
Well, hey, that has nothing to do with the club.
We have to let me finish.
Alright, fine, go ahead.
Alright, so basically we get all the food we can, and then we come back here, and then we all eat together. That is all.
Wow. I got tricked twice by the same joke.
Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Like, even Yuri was thinking about it.
No, I wasn't. Look, I'd really prefer to do something literature related. We can write on the map. This is a great idea.
Drawing literature.
Look, we can eat together anytime. The festival's a unique opportunity. But besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. No, we should really get a shot at showing people what the literature club's about.
Doge, the goal of this, look, I know it's been a pattern, but the goal is not to play something that gets worse as we go. I hate that. It just has happened a couple times.
Also, no, never mind. Now, I'll tell you what we can do. We can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event.
Oh my gosh, yes. I was just joking. That's a really good idea.
Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the Literature Club.
Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club.
Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about the club so far so that we can really, push it forward for those who didn't get it in the back.
For those who really,
that'd really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Just in case you guys didn't hear it in the back enough.
Yeah. Oh my god. Steven, I am with Dojo on this one. We're talking about, I believe we're talking about like game series, not just the games themselves. Yeah. Well, that's too embarrassing. It's not like we've been doing it for the past 90 minutes. Or 900 minutes. Oh, but you have so much to talk about. Well, that's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way.
Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's a literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right?
Yeah, let's talk about talking about stuff instead of talking about stuff.
The only way to get more comfortable is to look it up and do it.
Oh. Well, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. Well, it's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like they're... Oh, fuck off. Jesus.
Alright, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start?
I'll start. I was the first to join after all, and I got to get vice president.
Wouldn't that be me?
No, I want to go first.
Fine. You can start. Oh, fine.
Yeah, you don't get to talk yet. So, anyway.
I hope we go in the exact order that they had their all their different chapters, and it's a nice little recap, so I can think about everything we've done.
I think it is exactly that. I guess it's better than being anticlimactic, but I think this is also anticlimactic. Okay. Alright. That was kind of a one-off, Steven. I think we're talking about series, but yeah, I guess you're right. Gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I want to have fun sharing poems with people. And it seems like it'd be a safe way to express myself. Yeah, like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it'd be a really good way to get to know other people. So I was really surprised when I walked in. It was just Monica, and she was sleeping.
Okay, don't remind me of that.
No, we gotta go through every beat, every detail right now. But it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But then it ended up being me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like, oh, Monica's just so sweet and mature, and I could trust her with anything. Made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point,
we didn't learn any of the bad things about the other two members. But you know.
anyway, sorry, I'm talking. At that point, I knew the literature club was gonna be special for a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I felt the same way.
Stop interrupting.
Yeah, really help the club have a more cohesive vision.
Monica, no crosstalk. Anyway.
Very cohesive conversation going on right now.
Yeah. No, we're not allowed to characterize by talking. Stop. We're monologuing right now. And then Yuri joined, she was so much different from us and Natsuki. And I think Yuri really helped me to take the lead. She was able to open up a little, and Natsuki was kind of the opposite, when she wasn't really ready to get close to someone so quickly. And I really thought about that sort of thing. I really felt like I got better at understanding people's different needs, and it made me really happy because my friends are the most important thing to me. Whenever new members get to help, I help them in those ways too. Jesus.
I'm so excited, dude. I can't wait to see what the literature club has meant to all of these people.
Yeah, same. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. But really? Also, shut up, Yuri. No crosstalk. No, it's not your turn. Stop. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted, and then I got glasses. Anyway, the only reason I came was to find other people who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling really uncomfortable because you and I have such a different energy, and then I had this specific idea of the kind of person I want to be friends with. So even when Sarah tried so hard to get to know me, I feel like I was just wasting time. And I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sarah and I was already able to become friends because she thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew I needed to do or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I tried as hard as I could to understand people better.
I went above and beyond when it came to that talking speed. I mean, I was super impressed.
That's great, Monica, but I'm talking right now. Anyway, well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who's easily liked by others, like the other two of you can, and because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said, but the whole time I should have been thinking about the other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, and I also discovered that sometimes I'm better communicator and take the time to write rather than speak. And it's sort of the way things turned out. It's far more different than anything I would have expected, but I'm happy. I suppose we don't always have to... Oh my gosh, I was talking. You're so cute that I'm gonna throw up. Okay, please don't do that. Besides, I'm not kawaii.
Hey, isn't that my line?
Oh, no, I'm talking right now. Well, for me, it's actually true, so...
Well, what are you saying?
Nothing, no crosstalk. I finished my part, someone else take their turn. My heart.
No croc.
No croc talk.
Yeah, Sayuri, take some deep breaths, you
Uh,
know?
Okay, fine, I'll go. I can't believe you're complaining about doing this stuff and still show off.
well, I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with.
Besides, that's the most important thing that you get out of this club.
Is it cupcakes?
Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes.
Oh no, I forgot that too. Let me go again. I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen.
Neither of you are forgiven. It looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time.
No!
I can't eat that many cupcakes. It'll go straight to my chest.
Yeah, true. Only Yuri can.
But, hey! What are you saying?
Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. I'm gonna talk about it anyway. I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than when I first joined. It's because everyone here helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendsps going on outside of this club.
What about your dad, Natsuki? What about your dad?
No, everything's going fine with my dad. It's not like it's not perfect, but my toxic friendships were more damaging.
Really? You know, I noticed you got a new scar last week. You stopped talking to your friends, so where could you have gotten it from? Where could that scar come from, Natsuki? On your left cheek?
What are you talking about?
Did Yuri give it to you with her knife collection?
My what? What are you talking about? I don't have one of those.
I had to cut it off. I had to cut it off with them, and it just kind of happened. Listen, it was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out like that. And, it still hurts to think about.
I'm sorry, Natsuki.
You want to know what I think hurts more? Being beat by your dad.
I don't know about like this. That's it. Like, first off, assuming that is true, I feel like it would be different. Listen, it's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings.
It's always all about feelings, I swear.
I was only ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought about the right thing to do was to just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, and even when I was like being the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst clan ad reference.
Yes.
Natsuki's voice chokes a little.
We love you, Natsuki. Yay!
I just
Give me an N, give me an A, give me a whoa.
I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me and I could never do anything in return.
That's not true. You made cupcakes. Turn that frown upside down.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that I was talking.
Anyway, you've done a lot more than you think. Like,
Yeah,
freaking,
was talking.
I don't know. That wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean,
It would have been different if you hadn't interrupted me.
yeah. You know, I mean, remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I remember you were a complete fucking dipshit.
Yeah. I mean, it was like I couldn't
Completely.
think of anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be or something. Respect. Word. Piano. Down.
Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes.
You helped me out a lot too, and it's so much fun to have you around, and you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't mean you're needy or inconvenient. It means there's something better for you. You always deserve that. Whatever she said, I agree. I forgot about I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I would. I don't think any of us would.
Oh, sorry, I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now.
No, there's no need to apologize.
No, I didn't apologize, because you're the one that interrupted me.
Anyway, there was something I wanted to talk about. You know, made a big difference to me.
You're sad now.
Okay. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me. I made the mistake multiple times, thinking that was my way was the best for everyone. So much so that I didn't even show up in the last episode. Or thinking that I needed to solve other people's problems, because that was challenging my reality.
True.
But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is help guide people rather than to do everything for them. Even though Attack on Titan did that better.
Number one step in being a leader is making sure that everyone is in agreement 100% of the time.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, we're all good people. We're all equals 3. Ray William Johnson. And I think that's the most important thing I got now at the club. Realizing what Ray William Johnson really means when he says he's bringing back your favorite Martian. Sayuri, what are you doing?
Well, Monica, I really liked what all you had to say, but I was talking. Anyway, I just thought we should be writing some of these things down. We made a little tally for how many times that we've been interrupting people, and you have the most tallies. I just thought you'd know. Anyway, things about the club that are valuable to us.
Piece of chalk in her hand, Sarah writes the word trust on the chalkboard.
This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side.
Can you say that louder for the people in the back who didn't get it? You know, since it was the name
of
the side story.
Yeah, trust. Trust.
Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding.
Wow, we're really gonna do this 7 times.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give the game 3. So we're gonna skip this one. We'll give Monica 1.
Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect.
Hey yo, respect. In the club, I always thought I was respect, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it.
Now,
You
your
know?
personality is straight, bussin', sheesh.
She.
Okay, we're skipping you. And you.
Writes the word reflection. Oh,
Oh, that's great. We have a whole list of things that can just kind of erase on Etch a Sketch.
suddenly everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez.
You could have just asked.
Monica hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki.
She writes the word chalk on the chalkboard.
Wait, hold on, what the fuck? Can you open up the history real quick?
Yeah.
Monica hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki.
Hands her a piece
Hand
of
her a
chalk.
piece of chalk.
Oh, her piece. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's-
where the
that's
fuck
good.
did that A come from?
I read it as Natsuki hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki, and I was really confused.
Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love.
I think she's got
that's
two.
2 words.
All right, Ivan, do you want to do door number 1 or door number 2?
I'll do number 1.
Okay.
I don't know how far I've gone. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board.
Is the club supposed to be about literature? Like
It
reading?
is, but we still do a lot of literature.
Like what?
Friendship and literature, and goblins. There was a lot of goblins.
Yeah, you're right. There were a lot of goblins. And literature.
I'm sorry,
Goblin
Monica. I have to write down another tally for you interrupting. You need to stop that.
This
You're
is
at
the
like
worst
14
bit.
already.
The worst what?
The worst bit.
I feel bad only because the one who's at the butt of the joke is the character that's had 0 lines this entire time. But if anything, that sort of elevates it for me anyway. I'm sure it's not fun at the receiving end. Sorry for challenging your reality.
First, let's all take a picture together.
Was
I
that?
can't-
Let me take a selfie.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about that since it was popular. Holy hell.
I mean, we don't have one yet, right? And we need something for the last CG.
Oh, you're right. Like, make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I like brush my hair first or something?
Oh, you already have the best hair out of all of us.
Oh.
Everyone get it together. I can't fit you all in.
Okay.
Scrunch. Now.
I'm trying.
Okay, everyone ready? And click snap. Like fucking Breath of the Wild.
And that one's going in my cringe compilation.
Damn. Anyway, I'm really glad about this stuff.
Yeah,
Majority of this game
I
is going in my cringe compilation.
really hope that we talk about talking about it.
It was easy to forget.
No,
Only for memories.
they're doing it. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. They're forcing it so hard. They had Monica say, "Okay, everyone," in the camera thing. And fucking goddamn it, I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem.
You know, don't I feel the same way? I kind of want to get some writing done.
Me too. I think I'd like that as well.
Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it.
That's okay.
Are you doing all right? Only my voice is supposed to sound like that.
The 4 members of the Literature Club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance. No, glare, that's better. And start writing immediately. Theory stretches, then does the same. But Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start.
Anyway, here's the lyrics. You know, just in case you didn't get it in the back.
Yep.
Just move your hand.
Monica mouths to herself.
Right the way into your heart.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking faded to black. It could have ended right there.
Yeah.
A mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration. Monica navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just it's something new. Damn.
Wait, okay. You tricked us again. Are we? Is it over? Are we done now? I think we're done now. We're getting the like fucking what's it called? The
In memoriam montage.
yeah.
That includes the cause of death.
Usually,
Sayuri fucking hung herself because Monica fucking killed her with depression. Natsuki ended up barfing so much she never ate again.
Natsuki was beaten by no one.
Natsuki pancaked by a drunk dump truck driver.
Yuri committed seppuku. It was badass.
It was really awesome. Oh my god.
Monica deleted her character file.
Because she had to becoming self-aware, she had to see what game she was in. Oh wait, I forgot to check if the writer was only Dan Salvato or he got some hack to help him.
The very least we saw Dan Salvato was written
He was
and directed by.
Was that the only writing credit?
I don't know if there's other writing credits, but that's that was what he was credited with, was just written and directed by.
What happened, Dan?
So if nothing else, he has claimed most of the credit.
Oh, you're gonna need some good PR, Dan. I don't know that I'm in agreement with you there, Doge, but I kind of see what you mean.
No, yeah, Dan was the only writing credit.
Okay. Adam Rush, dude, damn.
What's wrong with you, Dan?
Oh, they localized it into project management.
Oh,
Why do we need public relations? Because people would play plus. Got him. Yeah, well, you a little soon for thanks, Dan. I'm mad. What happened to you, Dan?
man, made with love, Dan. More like made with mud.
It was okay, I guess. Yeah, no, it wasn't.
There are parts that were aight, the rest fucking sucked.
Okay, all right, hold on. What do we got? They never tell me what the new song is, and I imagine it's the. Haha.
Okay.
All right, awesome. They picked it up at the very end. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I've seen that on the Twitter before. And there's got to be new stuff, right? There's a
No mail.
no new mail. There was a thing. There was a data collected. Where is that? Yeah, 79. What? How do you get all of it? Do you do all the achievements or something?
Oh boy.
I know there's something for if you do 100 and it's like something, but whatever. I don't care. We're done now. No more Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. All right. So
Didn't get it in the back. I don't think Adam likes this one very much
I think
compared to the main game.
just get the free one. That's my review. Is get the free one that's good and play that, and it knows when to end, and it leaves you wanting more when you're done. And I suppose that the lesson to take away from all this is that wanting more is the same from more being necessary. I feel like we could have told a really neat story about this character front and fucking center coming to grips with the fact that nothing is real and her friends are hollow stereotypes, except they're not, but to her they are. And you could do that, but they didn't do that. They pretended that they were doing Sari, but they didn't, because it just kind of got hand-waved and out. It's so frustrating. Go play the free one.
True.
The end.
Anyway, we're not them, so we don't have to talk for 800 years, despite how much I can and have done that.
Yeah, I guess just whatever is remaining is just other secret like letters and whatnot, but nothing big, nothing interesting from what I can see.
Yeah, and certainly not anything I'm gonna do now. Maybe like at some point, if I can find the time before or after a stream starts, I'll have 100% save file ready, and I'll
Because it said it, you know, achieve whatever ending. So there probably is some sort of new bonus ending thing or whatever.
if I boot up the main game, that'd be. I'll see if there's more.
Okay.
I'll talk about it during the next thing, but it hasn't earned me trying to do that. This is the finale I said it is, and we actually got all the credits, so we're done. We're done. No more. What's next?
Just
Good question. So, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Fucking shit ass plus game.
I don't know. I won't call it shit ass. I'll just say it was disappointing. I'll leave it at that.
It was fine in like the beginning. It got exceedingly boring as it went on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, any other lingering thoughts about the game before we close it off here?
Nah.
No. Yeah. No. I think we said pretty much all that need be said. See previous 3 hours. You'll get a good review. What's next? Guess we'll fucking find out next Thursday. There's some tentative ideas floating around. Nothing concrete or solid yet. I'll have something for you. That's for damn sure. And it's gonna be good. But yeah. I'll leave you in suspense for that, and I will see you next time. And I don't want to do a raid dodge. I don't want to. I'm in a grumpy mood, Dodge. I'm cranky, so you get an abrupt ending. Good night, guys.
Good night.